Alright, guys, so before we start, waiting on one person, one person just got on, waiting on one more, see if he's going to be able to make it. PZZ, thank you very much. You are my first subscriber ever, and that is such a great thing for me to say. Since Tuesday evening after I got done streaming, I got my 50th follower, got my Twitch affiliate invite yesterday. Went on to check out my favorite streamer, saw that notification, got so excited. Tonight's a bit of a celebration to me. Not drinking too much, just a couple beers. I'm not going to go crazy. But thank you so much, guys. I would not have been able to do that without you. I would not have been able to do it without my three great D&D groups. I would not have been able to do it with Lover, who keeps me in line, helps me not forget everything, because I make lists and lose the lists. So she reminds me to keep my lists intact, and usually keeps the lists for me too. So thank you very much, Lover. Thank you very much, everyone who followed me, everyone who watches my streams. I do really appreciate it. I will figure out a sub emoticon at some point. If you have any ideas, feel free to pitch them. I'll look all of them over. Unfortunately, right now I do only have one, so I can only pick one. But if you have any ideas, or you want yours possibly put in there, if I get enough, I might put it up to a vote, see what you guys want. If not, I'll just pick the best one if I only get a couple, or I'll figure out one either way sometime this week probably. But I do want to thank you guys so much. I'm going to remute, see if our last couple people have showed up, and I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Alrighty. You're all good to go.
Okay, so if you guys remember right, you just to kind of do a quick synopsis of where you're at. You guys went to the town of Valaton, and you talked to Humden Stonegrip, and he really didn't have any missions for you. There was a vampire that was here that they were able to take care of before you guys got there. So he really didn't need help around town, but he did say there were some things that could use help. One of which being the ruins that you guys are currently exploring. As you guys entered the ruins, you somewhat noticed this strange stench that you kind of quickly pushed aside. You went through. You did a little bit of searching, and as you entered the room that you are currently in of the ruins, you all passed out. Seemingly you went to this dream world where you fought through somebody else's eyes, and effectively killed Shiloh the Buff, or as far as you know that those creatures or those other people killed Shiloh the Buff, and then as soon as they started exiting town, you guys woke up and you were back inside of the in the ruins here. Strangely enough, Langlock is still sleeping.
Oh no, guys! He's
shit!
The Langlock's still asleep.
Langlock is still asleep. Just for a recap, you guys came from this way. You have some stairs here, and you have some stairs over here, or a hallway over here that you can go to. All right.
I'm gonna pull out some rust. Are we just gonna try and throw him like somewhere?
I'll just get out my bedroll and gently put him inside of it and be like, "This is good. It's a good idea."
So, Bob, how high are these ceilings?
This particular ceiling is about 25 to 30 feet in the air. You were on top of it at one point.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Do you want me to roll fall damage? Because I passed out and fell.
No, that's fine. Just because of the circumstance of how we did that, that's fine.
Just making sure.
Yeah, no, you're good. I thought about that as well, but no, you're good. Yeah, so this ceiling's about 30 feet high. The rest of the cavern, if you remember, is I think about probably closer to 15 feet high, 20 feet high, something like that.
Cool.
So, what would you guys like to do?
So what do we want to do with Langlock?
Yeah,
I'm going to attempt to shake Langlock awake.
If you want, you can roll a strength check to see how violently you shake him. Otherwise, just, a general shake if you want.
I don't want to hurt him. I just want to shake him.
Okay.
Slap him. I will.
You go to shake him, and he just he mutters. You can tell that he's alive. Just for whatever reason, whatever stupor you guys are in, he just seems to still be in it, unable to, come out of it.
So either we drag him with us into this dangerous place where he might accidentally get killed, or we leave him here and he can rest in my sleeping bag until we get back, or bedroll.
Where if something else wanders
outside.
up, he might also accidentally be killed with no protection.
Good point as well. Also, abandoned. Be quiet.
I'm gonna look at. Zeph wasn't sleeping, right?
No, Zeph was awake. You seen them all kind of pass out, and you just sat down and started drinking and watching them.
Well, I'm looking at you guys are awake, right? I'm not sleeping, and then.
Oh yeah.
If y'all are awake, I'm gonna put all my clothes back on. I was actually butt naked.
Akra looking away and shielding Keith eyes.
I smack Agra's hand away.
What? Okay.
Okay, Keith likes seeing some Air Genasi nudes.
Or I
Send
just
more
don't
nudes.
like people touching me.
I didn't actually put my hand over your face, like kept it near your eyes.
Sure. My personal space. Um, um, so what are we doing with him? Not Seth. Whatever. He's a blue person. I don't care. What are we doing with Langlock?
I think leaving him
We can
here where
bring
we've
him-
already cleared out is best, but maybe we should leave a bear with him.
Be using my rust bag of tricks again. Try to get out some things that could help.
We have a bear, we can just leave him.
Right, but we could help that because I don't want to be responsible for Langlock dying.
I mean, he's already killed you once. Jokes.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Been over this battle royale is not cheating.
Oh, well, yeah. Okay, so.
You can't breathe in the bag of holding, right?
Oh
No.
shit, it's a giant goat, my friends.
Okay.
Giant goat. I love it.
Goat. Yeah, we're gonna do another one.
But it's a giant, it'll be perfect. Oh, and that's a
And
regular
a normal
isn't it?
goat. Mm-hmm.
Or you're gonna have a
Mhm.
goat army.
Army. One giant goat and 2 small goats. That's right.
So what do you got there then? 5,
One
4,
giant.
4.
One giant goat,
Giant
2 small
goat,
goats.
2
Mhm.
And I put Laylock in my bedroll so he'll be comfortable while he's sleeping on the floor.
All right.
There you go.
I'm
I
going.
tell
Go
them
ahead.
to be very quiet unless something comes and tries to attack Langlock, in which case make a ton of fucking noise and try to protect him.
Yeah.
And like stay in this area, like protecting him.
They just kind of, I don't know what a goat's neigh or whatever the hell. Yeah, they just look at you and they
That's
look at
more sheep,
Langlock
but-
and they kind of seem to they seem to understand.
Cool.
So you get you suspect that they're gonna do as good of guarding as you can expect some goats to do.
Yep.
So, all right. So now, which way do you guys want to go?
I think we should go downstairs.
Okay, but oh wait, no, this was another exit, wasn't it? Okay.
Hmm?
Do we want to clear out this floor before going downstairs? Or try
Probably,
God.
probably should, yeah.
Yeah.
So no one sneaks up behind us.
So yeah, you still got to go this way, or you can go downstairs.
Considious, did you get the thing last week? I forget. From the
What thing?
because there was another statue down here, right?
No, we were gonna
thought
go
you said
that
you
way,
wanted to-
and then we ended the session.
did-
So we have not gone this way at all.
And actually, the bears are no longer there.
Oh no.
Bears.
Oh,
have
yeah.
since,
As
as
we
you guys
passed
were
out.
sleeping, they kind of dissipated.
Shit.
Bummer.
Do I have anything that could? No, I don't.
What are we trying to do?
Where
Try
you
to
want to
hide
go?
Langlock. Whatever.
Downstairs, I think is.
I want to stay on this level.
Okay, then I'll follow.
I just want to make sure we've gotten everything up here because I'm feeling downstairs is going to be worse.
All right, stay safe, Langlock. We're
So
gonna go explore.
The other thing is, technically, you'd have to have your light spell cast again if you wanted to.
No.
Acro.
I'll cast
don't-
light on my shield.
Okay. Cool.
And apparently I'm gonna recast Spider Climb and walk back up the ceiling. Actually,
Alright.
feel like
let me
I
check how many
should
charges I have
totally,
left.
just as a prank, make
Insidious is a little bit
Insidious's
harder to
armor
hear
light.
than normal.
Is it?
Yeah, you seem to be talking a little
Sounds
quieter.
fine to me.
Oh, I have them really low, so if I. I'll fix that.
Alright. So, you guys
Okay.
head that way.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's good.
Cool.
Alright. Gonna
Alright,
do my thing.
Yep, I'll follow you.
Holy shit. Running investigation check was my hope, but that's fancy.
Well,
So you're just kind of keeping that active investigation for traps and
Yeah.
anything
Hidden
else.
doorways, you know.
Yep, gotcha. Fair enough.
Now that my love for them has been rekindled.
wow, okay.
All right. So, as of right now, it just seems to be a straight corridor. With Thacker's light, you can kind of now start to see inside of that room.
Okay.
Looks to be, when you look at that statue, it's the same thing that you've seen in the other room. It's a troll statue that's got upturned hands, and there's a large emerald in the hands.
Okay. I'm gonna try to do what I did last time, see if there's any kind of, and take it if I can.
Okay. So then roll a perception check.
Perception. All right. Perception. You are not a +10, but you are fine.
There you go. So as you go up there and try looking at it, you remember from the other one that the other one was trapped and there was some type of weight below the emerald, and you notice the same thing here. You can see like a little button that seems to be depressed, and you can tell from that if you pick that emerald up, something would happen with that button. You don't know
I
what.
still have a
Figure something
ton of ball bearings because I don't think it would take the full 1,000 last
Yeah,
time.
probably not.
Yeah, so I still have a ton of ball bearings. Just want to kind of do the same thing. If it is the same mechanism, hopefully it'll work.
Okay. So you take about the same, and you do your quick switch. I would say roll a dexterity just to make sure it's something that's a quick. You're doing it quick enough.
Sleight of hand or dex?
Mm-hmm. Just a dex check.
Which one? Just dex.
Straight dex.
Okay.
Yeah. Simple enough because
Alright.
you've seen it before and you've done it before. You Indiana Jones it like you did before, and grab the emerald with one hand, drop the bag on it. Button seems to be not moving. As you get a little
I give it
closer-
to Considious to put into the bag of holding.
Just like throw it up to him on the ceiling.
What was it?
a large emerald.
For the bag of holding.
I don't have a price for you right now. We'll get
If
that
it's
one.
the same as
when you
last
need it.
time, it's a 4 pieces.
There you go. Same as the other one.
Did you hand me the other one for the bag of holding, or do you
No,
have that?
that one's mine.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
All right. The other thing
I
you
did all the
notice,
hard work.
you notice some stairs in there as well, similar to those other rooms that you found. They seem to lead up. You can't quite see, but you guys get the suspicion that they lead outside, just like the other ones have. And then on the other side of the room, you do see another hallway that seems to be leading to the same or in the direction you were traveling.
Okay.
I motion like as if asking Keither if she wants to lead the way or if she wants me to.
I'm good.
Good? Alright.
Do I need to make another investigation check, or are we good?
No, I'll keep that. So
Cool.
essentially, I'll keep that running. So
Here we
that's
go.
fine.
I just can't see shit, so you got to be like right behind me. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm kind of, I could cast light on you, like on your shirt or
Don't
something.
do that. That's not a good
All right,
choice.
so
Don't do that.
Oh.
hold on a second.
Oh,
Everyone that far behind us? Oh no.
Yeah, what's everybody else doing? Are you guys moving along as well, or?
they got caught. They got caught up in a debate or something. You know, they're just like,
Yeah.
I
Did
am
we
the
look
best male
up
character.
those? Are those stairs right there?
Yeah,
It
you get
leads
yep,
up.
and you get the suspicion that they led up and outside like the other ones have.
Okay.
So right, so Bannon, are you? You want to be with? You can't be sharing the same spot. I guess you can share the same spot with Zeph. You guys are kind of just crunched in if you want to be. Another room that you were in before, that strange noxious smell that you guys smelled seemed to be extremely loud again, or smelled.
Extremely loud.
My
Sorry.
phone just went off, so it threw me off for a second.
That's funny.
And you start hearing another low growl coming from the corner.
Oh
And
no.
you see a shape, a strange shadowy figure that seems to look slightly familiar, as you've just recently fought one of these things.
I stab it. Can I?
Can I move in front of T3 and protect her?
I have a feeling it's a little too late for that, but
Yeah, it's kind of late.
Darn it.
I just realized I didn't have to stay behind you guys because I'm on the ceiling.
Yeah, you're on the ceiling.
Or on the ceiling.
Fuck. Oh well. Too late now.
So it's the thing turns and looks as you come in. Strangely, Key 3 doesn't seem to be looking at you. It seems to be looking at Acra.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Possibly that it might not see you, maybe?
Oh, the buff.
Oh fuck me. Okay.
Don't mind
I
me
was.
and my shield of weight of light.
So let's roll initiative.
Are you shitting me?
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Okay, I'm ready.
I'll just be here in
Hide
like
behind me.
20 minutes.
I will be your wall of defense. I will protect you all.
Alright, that was... Alright, so... With that, the thing starts to lunge forward like it's going to attack, and we go into battle, and Keith, you get to move first.
All right. So would we say, for the sake of the roll, because I roll based on if it's sneak attack or not, do I get sneak attack? Because like the edge of subtlety rolls different.
Yeah, I know. If you move, because you're going to have to move closer to the thing.
Yeah.
And as you move closer, it would probably notice you.
Okay, I'll just attack it normally.
Okay. Well, you do gotta get a little. You're not close enough, so.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got ya.
Yeah. And stab, motherfucker.
Nice.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Cool. Then I'll offhand. No, I will bonus action disengage
There you
Okay.
go.
and step corner.
Alright. So Key3 steps in and she stabs the thing and turns around and runs away as far as she can in that corner. Alright. That brings us to the creature. Where is it? Alright. He's gonna take a step forward to right here, and he's got a glaive in his hand just like the other thing does, and he's going to take a swing at you, Acra.
Alright, bring it.
11 is gonna miss,
Yep.
and a 15 is probably gonna miss as well.
Yep.
So as he takes his swings, you're able to throw your shield in the first swing, and then he kind of goes to cut back, and you take you and knock it the next swing out of the way. Excuse me. Alright, it's gonna end his turn, and he's gonna be up to Zeph.
And as of right now, who's in front of me? With Considious is on the roof.
Just Acra. Insidious is on the roof.
I can squeeze by.
No, you can move through them. It's just going to take double to move when you move through them.
That's fine.
You got plenty of movement. You got plenty of
He
movement.
has like
to get through
100
the
feet
thing.
of movement, so.
Yeah.
Implying of that. See how it is.
Yeah, so I'm gonna squeeze through, and I actually, can I go right there without opportunity of attack or what?
Go where?
Just right there.
Yep. Yeah, because you'd share the same space as him, or the same. It'd be the same threat.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to remembering what happened before. When I see this dude, I'm gonna try to do a stunning strike again.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
So I'll swing or try to hit him twice, and then that bonus you'll have to do a Constitution saving throw.
And by the way, I forgot to tell you that once he, when it was his turn, 1 second, Steph, when it was his turn, you seen that where you slashed him, key 3, or you stabbed him, it seemed to kind of heal up and almost look like you never hit him.
Right.
All right, go ahead, Zeph. Sorry. Constitution, you said?
Oh my god.
You have to hit him first, though, right?
It's a good start, yeah. Well, just when you hit another creature with a melee weapon attack or whatever.
All right, so you don't, as of right now, for the next 1 second. So you take your first swing.
Want me to go ahead and do my second swing?
And for the you just for some reason when you take your swing, it almost seems to extend your shoulder when you try to go punch him. And for the next 4 rounds, you don't add your damage bonus to your attacks.
Ouch.
Just a straight dice.
Well, that's fantastic.
Takes you a couple rounds to recover. So you go ahead and roll your next strikes. Then that'll hit.
Well,
So
I don't.
It's
I
gonna
don't
be
add- one.
for 1 point of damage, and then he needs a Constitution
Yes.
saving throw. You said
Yes, and 15.
he rolled a 14.
Yay, so he is, as of right now, stunned until the end of my next turn.
Perfect.
Well, at least I did something. Besides my 1 point of damage.
And is that so? There's a stunning strike. Is that your bonus action? Then I take it.
Yes, I have to use a
Okay.
key point. And yeah, that's my bonus.
We'll just go with the lightning bolt for stun. How's that?
Nice.
This is cute.
Lightning bolt.
All right. Cool. And do you want to do anything else, Steph?
I am good.
All right. So that brings us to Bandon. You there, Bandon? Uh-oh.
One of those nights, huh?
Some technical-
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh no.
it wouldn't be like this it wouldn't be a normal night if someone didn't have difficulties.
Yeah, it's a good point.
So real.
Just out of curiosity, since we were asleep for several hours, does that count as a long rest?
No, you guys, it was it was totally non-restful sleep.
It was
I figured
nice,
as much.
Actually.
You know, having this weird.
Fever dream.
Yeah. So for now, then, Bandit, before you restart it, there you go. Yeah, you can go ahead and do that. And that'll hit.
Sounds like a band name. Flame Over Acra.
Yeah, right?
So
Oh.
Bannon steps up a little bit right underneath you, Considious, and you see that little ball of fire he produces in his hand and chucks it at the Oni and hits him and sees the flame disperse and does that end your turn then, Bandon?
I think it is. He's restarting his Discord.
Okay.
So, yep, probably.
So then that brings us to Acra.
Oh boy, I'm gonna move right up here so he cannot get up near key 3, and 2 strikes with Hugh.
All right.
Oh,
The
wait, they're
first one
both
will hit.
advantage because he's stunned.
Oh yeah, correct.
So, oh my
Damn.
lord!
So, yeah, so they both hit. So we'll say the 20 and the 14 was for the first strike, and the 20 did hit, and 28 hits for sure.
22 damage.
22 points of damage. All right.
Nice.
Unless he's a plant. Which
Yeah,
thank
unless
you.
he's a plant, which
He
is
not a
28.
plant.
Darn it!
Definitely not a plant.
How tall is this
so
guy
you
again?
see,
Sorry, go ahead.
this guy is tall enough for you to hit him when you're on the roof.
Cool, I thought so. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, he'd be about, I don't know, 10 to 12 feet tall.
Cool.
And we determined on the last guy you fought that you could hit him. So Acker runs up, kind of tries to get in between him and Keythree, and takes 2 swings. Slashes right across his chest both times. And you see the cut split open and a little bit of blood trickle out, but there weren't that deep of cuts. Alright, and that'll bring us to Considious.
Hallelujah. I'm going to float on top of him here and use my bonus action to light up Flame Tongue.
Okay. That'll hit the
Oh,
first
21.
First swing hits.
That, and
19.
there we go. I assume 20 hits.
Yeah, definitely. Nice. That's damn near good hit. Good hits. That's damn
Yeah,
near
that is-
max damage for you,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah, both the 11s were max damage.
Yeah,
Nice.
nice.
The
So
8
as
was 4 short
Considious-
and 2 short on the 10.
Considious goes over as he's and you kind of just stab basically one in each shoulder, Flame Tongue in each of his shoulders, and pull out. And he's starting to look a little bit rough, but he's kind of just standing there. He can't move, but you can kind of see that grimace on his face. That stuff's starting to hurt him.
Rude.
All right, that brings us to Keythree.
All right, I'm gonna step forward and stab it. You know, as you do.
Yep.
Yep. Sorry. Here we go. Wow, that is sad.
You get advantage.
With advantage.
There you go. That'll hit him.
Yeah.
Awesome. Then,
guys. I'm just gonna be grabbing stuff, so if I get destroyed, just yell. I'll hear it through my headphones. Yeah.
I'm still in its range even when I step back, huh?
Yeah, he's got 10-foot reach.
Yeah, he'll hit me no matter where I am. Okay, so I'll just stab it again. You know. With advantage, right?
Correct. Yep.
Nice.
-1 to exactly what happened last time.
Literally,
All right.
-1 exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, 15 and 23.
And
So as,
14 to 22,
oh.
and damage too, 10 to 9.
Damage.
Yeah. As you step up, you slash him across the chest in the same spot that you seen Acker do, and you kind of make it a little bit deeper as of a cut, and then you kind of slice his kneecap and pop a knee, slice his knee there, and he's starting to look real rough. Real rough.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Cool. Hey.
All right. So does that end your turn then, Keythree?
Yep, that is it.
Man, the stunning strike just fucks this guy up.
Oh, right, because it's till Zeph's turn.
Yep,
So
we can't do shit.
as it gets to his turn, you do see, even though he's stunned, you do see some of the cut that you made on him start to close up a little bit, but they're still pretty deep. And I guess that'll be his turn. Zeph.
Kind of knowing how it works, I'm thinking about I'm gonna try stunning strike again,
Oh, shit.
Okay.
just to keep on trying it till it doesn't work. So I'll try to swing at him twice, but I'm gonna try to aim right. Where was the cut? Do I have access?
It's like
to
on
try
his
to punch?
chest.
I'm gonna try to punch both punches at.
Okay.
It might not do much because I'm kind of screwed right now, but it hurts. All right, this is the first one.
You got it with advantage. So that'll hit.
For we'll go with the 18. So
Yeah. So 6 damage.
so 2 damage because
2 damage. That's right.
fortunately, and then my second one.
Yeah.
So
Hit.
well, good. Then I got 6 on
6
that
damage.
one, and then yes, 15. Another con, yeah.
All right. So as you end your turn, you kind of see the paralysis fade, and he just has this look in his eye that he just wants to kill, but at the same time, you see him kind of woozy, and he's not looking good at all. And that brings us then to Bandon.
All right. I will move up one, and
Okay.
I will use produce flame again.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Oh wow, nice.
You guys are rolling good. So as Bandon takes another step forward, that little ball of fire, he chucks it and hits him again, and you just kind of see the little fire kind of spread across, and it's almost you can smell some of that cloak that he's wearing burning up, and what little hair he has a little burnt up, but yeah, he's barely standing now. Barely standing. Anything else, Bandon? Or
That'll be it for me.
all right, Akra.
Okay, I was about to get ready to speak, but realized I was muted. All right, cool. Let's go. God, I don't even know if I want to hit after I saw that. All right, so advantage strikes. Oh yeah, like crit.
Oh, nice.
Finally, I've had that.
What do you want? How do you want to do this?
I don't want to do.
Yes.
That's a good question. How do I want to do this?
A stunning strike on both these creatures, man.
You know what? I'm gonna like cut off one of his legs, and then when he's falling, I'm just gonna push him in another direction so he falls against a wall. Nice.
Okay, so you're just gonna kind of slice him in the same spot in the chest, basically.
No, I was gonna hit him I was gonna cut off his leg.
Oh,
so
gotcha.
he can't keep balance, and then push him in the
I got
direction
it.
of a wall
Alright.
so he falls into it.
All right, so as Akra takes the swing back, you take your first swing, you chop it right at his leg on the hip. You dig in almost halfway, and you take it back on your second one and hit the same spot again, and just kind of cleave right through it. Just a nasty, not clean cut, just a horrible. There's still tendon and muscle falling off on there, but the leg just falls over, and then as he starts to tip forward, you just give him a little push, and he falls back and slumps on the wall, and rolls over and falls into the corner and dies. Man.
Oh God, Zeph. So I will hold up my hand for a high five to Akra.
You know what?
High five, Akra.
I will accept this high five and high five you back.
Excellent. And loot the body.
All right, so you check the body, and similar to the other one, there just doesn't seem to be anything on there.
That's rough. Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to have anything. Just a strange creature that you've now fought twice. However,
Lovely.
Wonderful.
Should we maybe dismember him so he doesn't come back?
I mean, I just cut off one in his dismembered leg or cut off leg. I think I already did that job, but Sure.
Burn it.
Maybe if we cut off his head and carry it around, maybe he won't come back.
No, thank you.
Okay, Bandon.
I'm just trying to be thorough. I just don't want to see him again.
Is it the exact same thing, or is it?
It's kind of hard to tell. You'd have to go back and see if that body is still there on the other side, or in that other place.
Okay.
So, I mean, they look similar, but it's just difficult to tell. I guess if anyone wants to make a perception check to tell, that's fine.
Hello?
So you check and you kind of look at it, and from what you can tell of a creature that just kind of looks as ugly as this guy does, there is some differences between him and the first one you fought. Can't quite put your finger on it, but it's just, he definitely looks different.
That's reassuring.
Fair enough. So I'm kind of assuming going up will get us to the other side of the entranceway that had 2 hallways. But let's make sure, because I don't want Langlock to be stuck here with, evil things on the same floor he's on.
Probably a good idea, yeah. Ooh, 500. Nice.
We left him with the goat, so it'll be fine.
Do I need to roll a new?
Yeah, because now we're out of battle. So, there's a battle in between. So,
That's so shitty.
Just out of curiosity, we level up at our next long rest, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, you said 580. I
580.
missed that for some reason.
I didn't really say it, I just typed it in.
Can I just get a subtle bonus of 1,200?
My baby?
The more you ask, the longer it takes us to kill these things, and the less likely you're going to level up this session.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying.
Okay. Long rest. Okay.
Yep, long rest.
Yeah, I gotta figure out what the
so
fuck I'm going to do there. Oh yeah, Bob. You never answered my question.
Yeah, 580 Bandon. Alright, so who's, is that the way you're walking? Concedius on the roof?
Yeah, on the roof still.
I'm gonna just probably scoot right here.
Okay. So Concedius and Langlock are leading the way.
Concedius and Langlock.
I'm sorry, Langlock. Concedius and Akron, I'm sorry. I know I thought that.
Do I look like a office?
No, you do not.
I
apologize. So you guys start walking down the hall. If anyone else wants to do any investigations for running investigations.
Because last time there was a pit. There was a pit, guys. So can we try to avoid?
Yeah, you're right. I'll just stop where I am.
Okay.
I think the pit was right about there.
Look for the pit, Keith3. Freaking me out.
So what are you guys doing?
Waiting for Keith3.
Oh no! I already rolled a shit investigation, guys.
Oh.
I mean, I could roll again and
up.
act like that never happened, but.
Well, it seems fine. I got through.
Quick perception.
It'd be investigation.
I'm just looking for try and spot one of those big fuckers before they spot me.
Yeah. So Akra, as you step there.
Oh gosh darn it! I thought I was safe because nothing happened.
Dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy, my best and my favorite. Oh no.
So as you take a step, the floor right below you starts to crumble and break away, similar to what happened before on the other side. You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall in a 10-foot deep pit.
Is that reduced by my heavy armament?
No.
You said these are 30-foot ceilings?
So yeah, right there is a pit that you fell into, and you got 10 feet. I mean, it's easy enough for you to get out.
Yeah, just
You know,
climb back up, just dusting myself off and seeming really inconvenienced.
Knowing that this seems to be
so right there.
it included an exact copy of the other side, can I look to where the mirror image of where the would be? Search for a door specifically there.
Sure. Roll investigation one more time, because since you kind of know what you're looking for, I'll give you advantage looking for another secret door.
So
There's
roll it once or roll it with advantage?
There's
Just
a
roll it
something
one more
right here.
time for
Gotcha,
another.
okay.
Is this supposed to be a wall?
Oh my god, the same exact.
Yeah, that's a wall.
Oh no, it's +1.
Okay, I'm just checking because it's obviously different.
Yeah. So it's actually easy enough, Key 3, as you're walking along
Okay.
and you're kind of rubbing your hands against the wall. You get to this point there, and you do see that similar depression.
Okay.
Oh my god, I'm so ready for this.
With a
Yes.
protruding stone in
Fair
the center.
enough.
Yeah, I'm looking at at your screen now, and I noticed that. Yeah, it's
It's very easy to see. That's why I'm like,
yeah. I thought I had it
the
covered
vision
pretty
don't work here.
good. So,
I pressed the button.
and then you see this similar to before. The door swings on open.
Ooh.
Hey guys, let's do the thing we did last
back
time
over.
and kill that zombie in one go.
Make a athletics check.
Athletics check. Alright.
Yeah,
Swear if I fall in there again.
yeah, you're good. You jumped over. You
Just
go running, and even in your heavy armor, you're able to jump over and get that over that 5 feet. So
very
as you enter in, you see a little short corridor that seems to lead to altar in the center of the small room, and just like the other one, you see an mummified remains of an ancient-looking wizard.
I take its shit again.
I see her do this and I light up Flame Tongue.
Oh yeah, obviously I want us to do the same thing as last time. Like we're all there around it, obviously.
I got you. Yeah, you're good. Fair enough. I mean, as you go in, you basically what you see next to him is you see another stone that looks similar to the stone that you found in the other one.
Okay.
And you see some type of stick sitting next to him. Looks to be a wand of some sort.
Oh my god, I happily
And-
take both of them.
As you grab both of them, just like before, a skeleton pops, and you guys mercilessly beat the shit out of it.
invoke our wrath upon
Yes.
this undead corpse.
I always
now
like the
have
bottles we
the
don't have to roll
second
initiative for.
item.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean it's got like 13 hit points, so
Oh, yeah.
It's like one hit from one of us,
Yeah.
honestly.
exactly.
One hit from Accra or Key 3 can city. It's pretty much anyone except maybe
Oh,
Zeph
yeah.
or Bandon.
Yeah, and Zeph, by the way, you're good to go. Your arm starts to feel better. You're okay now. So
I
your
did like the
damage is now.
Mr. Miyagi thing to it. It's healed.
All right. So what you guys want to do?
Okay, so I have
I'll wander back this
2
way.
magical stones that I know are a matching set out of character. Okay.
Oh, I secretly hope those are ion stones. Out of character, of course.
I wasn't paying attention earlier. You said if we can't level up our character till a long rest, right?
Correct.
Okay, just want to make sure.
So yeah, key 3. I guess simple enough. You do know. I already have them in your inventory. Those matching stones are sending stones.
Yeah. Cool.
Handy.
And then he had a
Yep,
magic
that's something to deal with at another time.
Yep.
Okay. Do
Okay,
you
so
want to go back up, or
let's just head down to those stairs that we saw earlier in the bottom right room.
you still see a room that's up to this way as well.
Yeah. Yeah, there is a room up here.
Yeah,
And I
but
don't-
It's just gonna lead. It's gonna lead around to the room that we entered from.
we need to make sure that there's nothing else here
Will
to
it, though?
fight I just want to make sure that like we aren't here to kill Langlock.
So Considious, that room there, as you walk into it, similar to the room that was on the other side. It's 15 by 30. There's not really anything there. It seems to be pretty empty. You see some intricately carved walls showing a number of patterns and ancient scenes of worship. You see some stairs that seem to, once again, you get the sense that they lead back to the surface.
And I see something over here that looks like pillars.
Yeah, correct.
I don't recall there
By
being
any
pillars, so I
chance?
don't think we've been here before.
Is it by any chance identical to the room we left Langlock in, but on the other corner of the space?
You don't see these pillars.
Keith, are you?
So I don't see what I see?
No,
Or are you saying
Keith
Keith
doesn't
doesn't?
see him. Considious does.
Oh, yeah. I haven't said anything really in character yet. I was just letting Bob know what I see.
Yep. So you guys,
I have to
Considious
re-roll
is walking on the roof, kind of going forward. Everyone else at the pit, just trying to figure out what you want to do.
I'll,
Probably do have to
I'll
re-roll
jump
stuff.
over.
All
We
right.
had
So
a
if
fight
anyone
since
jumping
then.
over is going to be athletics checks.
Oh, sorry. I thought we were.
Yay, that
back to
advantage
back
is working
way
out so
last
well
time.
for me.
that's
No,
why I was
it's-
offering to help you out.
Yeah, it's going to be athletics for the jump. You just got to make sure you jump far enough, basically.
Can I pick P3 up
Cool.
and jump with her?
Sure.
I will let that happen. Hopefully, not die in the process. Yeah.
I was going to say, watch her rolling that one.
Simple enough. So Key3's kind of standing at the edge, looking like, all right. And then after you just go running up, scoop her up, and jump on one movement and land, set her back down. Almost, Key3, you're almost still kind of contemplating if you want to jump it or not. And then you realize you're on the other side. Bannon, you same jump over just fine after they get out of your way. Zeph, I just need you to have an athletics check, please.
Actually, how? I wanted to ask. I have the drunken helm thing on, where I can jump 3 times my normal.
I forgot that was a thing.
So, do I do advantage on that, or
Yeah, go ahead.
you said athletics?
Yep. Yeah.
I'm not even gonna bother.
Jump.
I jumped all the way like.
You can.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You jump to the other corner of the room.
Yeah, you jump
He
like
like
right where you
jumps
land,
to Considious.
You like leapfrog over Accra, you know?
Yeah. So yeah, that's a pretty far jump for you.
There goes my 20. Have a nice night, guys.
The one of the night.
As you approach a little closer, you do see that there are some stairs in that room.
Yep, I see the stairs going down.
Yep, looks very similar to the other room that you guys passed out and left the Langlock and the goats in.
Would we want to go down these steps or the ones where Langlock is?
Probably the ones where Langlock's at.
Probably not good enough to see hiding shit in the corner I can't see.
Yeah, I mean, as you take a look around the room, it just looks to be, pillars lying on around it. Give you a better description here. There's a number of pillars that circle around it. You see a huge roof that's about 30 feet high as you'd step in some to the other one. Along the walls, you see ancient markings and hieroglyphics that seem to depict the worship practices of an ancient god, which is unfamiliar to you. On the one side of the room, you do see a stairs leading down further into the earth. It's very, very similar to what you've seen in the other room.
It's very symmetric.
Yep.
Place. And is that the same room we were in before?
Yeah, so as you approach that room, you see the troll with the bag of ball bearings sitting on top of it, where the emerald used to be, and you see the stairs going up that you guys have taken down.
Well, I think we should take these stairs down.
I just
Why?
want to make sure this is
We're here.
is this like a goblin-y place?
No.
Or because we did learn of one goblin-y god. So I just wanted to make sure.
Which goblin god are you talking about?
MacLeod, the mighty one, the high chieftain, god of goblins.
No.
Okay.
Definitely not. Yeah, like I said, you guys don't really understand or see what these are. You just know that they depict some type of ancient worship, but you've never seen it before. Even you, Akra, being the holy person.
Even the holy person, I just I don't know. Don't look at me.
Shall we go down these steps instead of walking all the way over just to go down those steps again? Probably lead to the same place.
Worried that
Yeah,
if this
but-
is kind of like a closed loop kind of idea, if we flush anything out, they'll be flushed toward Langlock.
So hopefully they'll wake Langlock up and Langlock can just fireball them for us.
I don't think that's a very applicable strategy. That seems more like a strategy we want to employ if we want him to die. And even though me and Langlock disagree on many things, I would not like to see him dead. And I hope Jack watches the playback to see that I actually said that.
Fine runs back up the ceiling and walks all the way back to the other side of the fucking dungeon just to go down to the exact same floor. Where the fuck's my boot?
Yes, and hopefully in doing so, protecting our companion. Hey, good job, team. Let's go.
I grumble in Elvish about this party loving to sleep too much.
So real. So real.
I mean, now both Acker and Langlock have fallen asleep during very important times.
All right, so here, just
Okay,
I
we
can.
were planning an ambush.
Okay, stop.
I'll
This
make
isn't
it- I'll make
Elvish.
it
I don't
easy
think
for
you speak Elvish.
So everybody but Considious, just make another athletics check. Zeph, you get advantage on it to jump over the pit, whatever way you guys want to take. It doesn't matter to me.
And I'll carry key 3.
Okay.
Same
All
thing.
right. So for the sake of this, you guys all are able to jump over the pit.
Oh lord.
No problem.
Where do we
My
go?
giant goat friend, hello. Hi, buddy.
And then you kind of traverse your way back past the secret door opening that you found, past the dead body of that creature, and through past the troll statue with the barbarians in its hand to the room with Langlock still sleeping, passed out in the corner with the goats surrounding him.
How many goats did she pull out? What are the odds of pulling out 3
She
goats?
pulled 1 giant goat and 2 regular goats.
Yep.
Key 3 absolutely loves her fucking goats, apparently.
I have much of a choice. I would have much rather chosen the lion or the bear. But we have what we have.
Alright, so I run back down the wall again. Since I can't really go
Yeah.
downstairs on the ceiling.
Not really. Not really.
Oh yeah, that wouldn't work very well, huh?
Oh, you should
Alright,
totally
so-
roll like a con saving throw for Langlock to see if he pukes on the bedroll.
No!
See what?
See if he pukes on the bedroll.
No.
No, there's no puke in the bedroll at this time. All right, so who's TDC going first?
Yep.
I'll go.
Okay.
Me and
Hello.
Next.
Key 3 will be. Me and Keith are like walking together because
Yeah, we're sharing a space.
we're sharing space.
All right, so it's gonna be a little difficult. You guys are gonna be down there.
Okay, I can't see anything.
Nope, you can't.
Whoa.
Because you're not there.
Hello, darkness,
Hold
my
on.
old
TDC,
friend.
hang on a
There we
second.
go.
Oh, sorry. I was moving out of the way.
I'm gonna do something to make it a little easier. No, I don't want the big ass goat.
Are you sure? Are you sure you don't?
I don't think that goat's gonna fit down those steps.
It's staying with Langlock.
Shit.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So for the sake of it, you guys are kind of crowding down these stairs. Can you guys, everyone, see now?
Is everyone
I
there?
think so.
All right. So you're kind of now. Keep in mind, you're going to be in the same order that you guys were. So it was going to be who was first,
Oh, I
Acker or
can't move.
Q3?
I mean, I
Or you
think
guys
we're
were
like
together.
we're sharing
Okay.
the same space.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gotcha. So for the sake of this, though, Considious is in the lead, and he's going to be back here where Q3 and Acker are right now. But just for the sake of being able to see the map, I just had to bring you guys over. All right.
Okay.
So you guys are banding. You're kind of going down the stairs, and you're kind of looking past everybody, and you're able to kind of see everything that everyone else is seeing as well. But you're still kind of on the top of the stairs, kind of like I said, looking down. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does anybody want to check for traps?
That's
So
okay.
as you guys go down, you find yourselves in a narrow corridor. Seems to be, from what you can see, Considious, it's about 35 feet long. It's just getting to the edge of your perception with your dark vision.
Yeah.
It's actually fairly
Why is that?
bright.
Because dark vision is 60 and 30.
Because there's the end of the.
Oh,
Yeah, but I should be able to see the end of the hallway, and I don't.
Oh yeah, so you do see it at the end of the hallway. You're correct.
I
You're not seeing
see.
it?
No,
I see the
right
light
here
moving
I'm
with Considious.
5 feet short of seeing the end of the hallway.
I don't know why it does that. I have it set for 30 at the radius of 30 and the 60 started dim light. So we'll just do this. There.
It was just
now you should
kinda
be able
weird.
to see it.
Cool.
Considious move again.
I don't know why it's not showing it.
Okay. See that? I can now see the end of the hallway.
yeah.
How do you
Well,
see the end of
Granted,
the
I have
hallway?
light, and then I have light, and I think light goes for like.
No, but it was moving with Considious for me.
All right.
Like
So you guys.
Considious.
Oh, that's why. Okay. So as you guys come down, it's actually a lot brighter in there than what you would expect or what you've seen, because you come down to that corridor, and you see flames spring up from the floor, covering about 20 feet in front of you.
Are they coming
Currently,
towards the group, or are they just
No,
stationary?
They just came out of the floor. They're floor to ceiling. There seems to be no way to get by them. Everyone sees them. What do you guys want to do?
Is
I'm gonna
there-
grumble in Elvish.
there any-
I knew we should have taken the other steps.
Is there any kind of mechanism?
So yeah, as you look a little closer, you look past the flames as best you can. You're trying to, see, especially because there's all of a sudden this bright ass light,
Mhm.
from when you guys are in this darkness. It's kind of hard to see, but you can just fairly see an illuminated rune just past the flames on the opposite wall.
And
Well, that
it's
does us a lot of
rune,
good.
Not like a button.
Yeah, it seems to be some type of rune, not really a button.
Okay.
Consider
Are these
you would
flames-
recognize this? You would recognize this from your background of playing, having the runes as your
Mhm.
kids. Your mother was teaching you as a kid that you recognize it as some type of magical rune, and you get the suspicion that that's what's causing these flames.
Okay, so they're not like actively coming from somewhere. They're just there.
They're just there, just floor to ceiling flames.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay.
Can I attempt to roll a very high intelligence to remember a rune of dispel something or other? Probably not.
Sure.
Nope.
No. Yeah, I mean, fortunately, you try to think about it. You try to think if it's anything you've seen before. You've seen something like this in the past. There's nothing. You can't remember what kind of rune it is, or what you would have, how to disable it, or what creates it, or anything like that.
I'm going to attempt to not stick my hand in it, but stick Flame Tongue in and attempt to kind of carve a path through with Flame Tongue.
Okay. So as you activate Flame Tongue, you see the flames.
Not activated, just inactivated.
Oh.
Oh, so just the regular sword.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if it absorbs the fire or anything, essentially.
Okay. So you take the sword, you stick it in there a little bit. You take a step forward, so you're right next to the flame, and it's hot. It's not to the point where it hurts, of course, but it's definitely you feel you're starting to sweat. You stick the sword in there, and it just kind of gets engulfed in flames.
All right, pull the flame back out then.
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand and try to see what happens if my magical hand touches the rune.
Okay. So as you cast Mage Hand, only you can see it, correct? It's an invisible one with your...
Correct, yeah, it's
Special thing,
invisible. Yeah.
Okay, so you see your Mage Hand pop up, kind of right over Concedius' head, and you tell it to, hey, you're trying to get it to touch that rune, I'm guessing. As it enters into the flame, as soon as it touches the flame, it sputters out.
It can appear at any point within 30 feet of me, so I want it to appear on the other side.
Okay, fair enough. So then so you're just on the other side of the flames. Your Mage Hand appear.
Yeah.
What would you like to do with it?
You said that the rune was on the other side, so I would like you to try to poke the rune, touch the rune, slap the rune, anything
Okay.
to the rune.
So,
Trace it.
you poke the rune. Nothing seems
Caress the rune.
nothing seems to happen. You crush the rune. Nothing seems to happen.
Okay.
Keith, you mentioned this rune to all of us, correct?
Everyone sees it. You guys all see it.
It's lit up.
Then I will try and cast Ray of Frost on the rune, see if that does anything.
Interesting.
Okay. Is that a spell attack?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
Oh, wasted shit.
All right.
Maybe. I don't know.
So as you cast Ray of Frost, Concedius just pulls his sword back. Keith working on getting the Mage Hand to caress this rune, and you just see this simple Ray of Frost go flying through the flame, smack into the rune on the other side, and just a little bit of a loud noise. But you see the rune kind of flicker and then dissipate. And as it dissipates, the flames slowly die.
Hey.
Out of character, I feel like this is another instance of the keep where we're about to walk into the boss fight and skip like 4 little guys, and we were supposed to take the other stairs.
Well, too bad.
It's called a natural 20 Ray of Frost.
I know, I'm just saying, if there's a boss fight next, I called it. That's all I'm saying.
If what's next?
If the
Let's
boss fight
walk,
is next,
guys.
I called it, and we did this backwards again.
Black.
Alright.
on by, like,
what happened to
later,
my thingy? I'm still up on the ceiling.
Okay, you're
I
on
don't
the
know what happened
ceiling
to my
again.
boots.
I took
never
it
dropped-
off because I thought you were...
Sorry.
You got 2 boots now.
Oh, no, as soon as I got out, I ran back up the ceiling.
You can put 2 boots on? That's awesome.
Apparently, yeah, if they're assigned by 2 different people.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Weird.
Well, you
Alright,
know,
Interesting.
By the way, I hope to keep the 17 stealth and 27 investigation that I rolled like when we first came down.
Okay, yeah,
Or should I
that's
reroll
fair
them?
enough.
Or-
Yeah,
okay.
fair enough.
Did I roll?
There's no battle.
Nope.
You didn't do any battling, so I'll let you all that. So
I think
as
I had
you get to the point
19.
where you guys are at, I know in this map it looks like it's an angle, but there wasn't a whole hell of a lot I could do. What you guys see here is it seems to lead to a sharp drop off, and it descends at a sharp angle. And when you look at the at that little angle, let's call it a slide, it looks to be covered in some slippery, oily substance.
Concedius, did you want to like take
You
a look
can
at
tell.
this?
You can tell that it goes about 40 feet down. Seems like it's going to be simple to get down it.
Oh, so this is actually like a slide going down then.
It's like a slide going down. about
is
40
there
feet.
anything?
Okay.
Anything to like tie a rope to or anything like that?
Actually, Keithra makes a good point. Is there anything left of that rune? Or is it just
No.
dust?
Dissipated.
Oh, darn.
It's basically, sorry, I didn't hear you ask that. It's like a magical rune that you'd cast, and as soon as you hit it or you damage it, it dissipates, and there's not much left to it.
I had a feeling.
do you
Since
think- do you
Keithra
think it could-
saw it, could she potentially like
Could I try to write it down
or redraw it for me?
from memory?
Roll an intelligence.
Yours is
It
way
turns
better
out
than
at
mine is.
times- I mean, yeah, but
Is there any?
trolls, man.
Sure, you could do it. Yeah, you could draw it right now if you wanted to. It'd take you some time.
Okay.
You do remember it. If you don't want to draw it, it's going to take you a little bit to draw it. You know, it's very intricate rune. So it'd probably take a good 15 minutes or so for you to draw it and get it
time for that.
correct right now. So you could definitely try it later on. The DC for the intelligence to remember would go up.
Okay. Well, we
But
don't
not
have
as
that
much
right
as
now,
if she'd have failed
so.
this roll and didn't know what it was. I guess there's that.
Hey,
Alright, I'm gonna
is there-
walk along this slide and just peek around this corner and make sure there's nothing waiting
Okay.
for us.
While he does that, can I check to see if there's like any soft ground that I can maybe stick a javelin or something into around here?
Solid stone everywhere.
Solids. I'm gonna try to stick a javelin in anyway.
I mean,
Yeah, go for it.
Gonna be a horrible
before they
idea.
start saying that,
Strength?
you could just, I could put a web down here for you guys to.
Well, no. I'm not worried about that. I'm just worried about how are we gonna get up.
Back up again.
If we need
Oh.
an
Did we
escape
get an
route.
immovable rod? Did we get an immovable rod?
Oh yeah,
Yes, we did.
Oh, Zeph, come here. Zeph,
Coming.
You could just put an immovable rod, like.
yeah.
I was waiting for that to happen.
God dang it! Can I try and catch him before he falls off?
Zeph, you're not stepping on the slide, right?
Oh, no.
You're just moving forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
Zeph, I'm gonna ask you to put down your removable rod, like click the button or whatever, so I can tie a rope to it, so that way we can have a
So-
way to get back up.
Just Considious, I'll just whisper what you say while they figure this out. Or what you see for now.
Okay.
I hand you the rod, and you're able to place it anytime. I think
Yeah.
anyone can use it. If I'm not, so wherever you want to place it, here you go.
I'll place it like the edge right here, click it, and then tie a rope to it and let it go down the slide. I'm like, all right, we're free to go.
Okay, so we have like a ton of feet of rope, so
Yeah,
Probably
I,
try and
I
get
have
down
like
there.
enough.
Alright, so you
One
guys
rope.
tie some rope down, tie it to the movable rod, toss it down there, and how are you going to go down?
I guess slide down.
Okay. So you
Um,
slide down.
Actually, I'm gonna walk over here, and can I just carry key 3, like, down from the
Sure.
ceiling?
Sure.
great, sure. I don't want to slide on this stuff because I'm afraid I'm going to get covered in grease and
it's-
I'll be flammable.
It does not like it doesn't go too fast. So you do slide down, and you hit at the bottom. You kind of hit and roll, and you don't take any damage. But now whatever that oily substance is now all over you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was gonna help key 3 out. Is that athletics, or would I roll to
Was
just
that
carry her?
Langlock?
That's Langlock.
Langlock! Whew. So this works out perfect, because now
Oh my
Akra's
God,
smacking
I'm
that
so
wall.
excited that you're here.
It's close enough that he could hear the sound from upstairs and wake up. That works out so well.
Uh-oh, he might not be able to hear us, or we can't hear him. One of the two.
We cannot hear you, Langlock.
No.
No, Langlock. No. Oh,
There he
no.
is.
Hey, there we go.
Hey!
Did your internet finally come back?
No, we heard you for a second.
Oh, there you go. Oh,
Talk? Can't hear you.
no, he's gone again.
Oh no.
No.
It sounds like you're like
Ow.
Ow.
demons
Langlock, we just heard the inner workings of Langlock's soul.
of hell. We just heard hell.
Sounded like a bag of Skittles to me.
A bag of Skittles is hell. Who the fuck wants to taste the rainbow?
Well,
While we're waiting on Langluck,
Sorry.
would it just be athletics to carry key 3?
You just pick her up.
Okay. Let's pick her up.
Yeah.
And trek her across, set her down the wall.
Okay.
I'll catch her like you could just like.
Just
No, I purposely avoid tossing her down
Well,
I'm
not
going to
saying
walk
toss her down. Oh,
here. I don't want her
I'm-
touching you.
I don't want to
Because
whatever's on you.
being greasy as fuck affects stealth.
I think I might
Oh, there he
suggest that
is.
you try to like walk
Agree for a
down
second.
so only your feet get greasy. Like hold onto the rope and try to like back pelling, but not,
Yeah, there you go. I mean, not to mention that right now Acra is very primed to be set on fire.
Hey,
I
I,
don't-
mean that's fine. If I get set on fire, that's fine. Hey, there he
There
is.
you go,
Okay.
Langlock.
I was in the
Hi.
library and I forgot about Dungeons and Dragons, and then I had the thought of, man, I really wish it was Thursday so I could be play. Oh fuck! It is Thursday.
Sick.
Nice.
well, it's so good to have you here.
Sorry
So-
about that.
You only
guys-
lost out on like 500 XP, so you're fine.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So you guys figure out how you're gonna go down, and I'll work with Langlock on how he gets where he's at and what he sees.
Cool,
I'm going
sounds
head,
good.
I'm going head first after I see people slide down.
Key 3, you can move to me. I already picked you
My
up.
arms out.
Okay. Will Bandon at least listen to my advice of try to slowly rappel down with only your feet getting covered in grease?
Actually, I'll walk up and I can help stabilize Bandon too. So he can like grab the rope, walk down, and I'll like hold on to his shoulders until I run out of range.
Let's see. Oh, sorry.
Thorn whip.
I was gonna ask a question. Would I be able to like? I guess. How high is the ceiling?
30 feet.
Yep, 30 feet.
Was
So
always
I would
wondering-
basically like kind of walk along the wall behind you, stabilizing you.
For a brief moment I was thinking. I was wondering if I could like use Thorn Whip and basically attach it to the ceiling and then swing over. But
He said it's very solid rock all the way around. So
yeah, I guess I'll try the rope. I guess I'll try the rope method then. The sort of try to shimmy down the rope.
Well, how
Nice.
heavy are you?
I mean, he's standard human size, so
Humans
Like,
180.
if you really don't want to go down before I slide down, if you told me, I can cast levitate on me, and
You
you
could have
can just
levitated down.
you could just grab onto me and hold onto my feet. And you just, I guess, or I can hold you. You could sit on my lap, and I hold on to Considious, and he can pull us down.
I'm not that strong. Or are you like levitating
Well,
with
if
that?
if I use levitate, yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
and just-
I'll just give you a bear hug.
that'll work.
Okay, so you're gonna levitate yourself. You two are gonna bear hug, and I'm gonna like pull you down.
Oh yeah, I can. It's up to 500 pounds, so I can.
Okay.
There you go.
That works. I don't know what the fuck just happened to Langlock, but I want to go back to where my map was. Thank you very much. That shift ping though.
Guys who
Oh,
died.
I see.
Rip.
Rip. I mean, those are some good rolls, so.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Rest in
All right.
peace.
Well,
my bad.
since we are now all at the bottom, I guess you guys can move down here. Hello.
I-
There we
Yeah,
go.
we should all.
I will
Yeah,
feel
let's move over a little bit.
really sad if he forgets my bedroll.
All right. So Langlock, as you, did everyone move down?
Yeah. So what Zeph
Yeah,
did is
so
he
we
used
did it in
a
a way that
only Acra gets greasy.
Okay.
Because Bandit and Zeph bear hugged each other. Zeph used
And
levitate on
levitated.
himself, and I guided them down from the ceiling.
That's awesome. All right. So
I-
Langlock, what you see coming around the corner then, as you come down those stairs, you see a rod sticking, just sitting, floating in midair with a rope tied to it, and it seems to just kind of disappear down. As you approach, you can see that's some type of slide, and you can see Acra just kind of just getting up after slamming into the wall. You figure that's what you heard is Acra hitting the wall from sliding down this 40-foot slide.
Alright, so I see Langlock at the top then.
Yeah,
No,
do you say
don't.
something?
I rolled
Do not.
24
Oh.
so
Yeah, you don't see. You guys have no clue as Langlock's up there. Langlock sees Acra,
Well.
and he only sees Acra.
I would have helped you down, but I don't know you're there. So
chill out here and kind of watch.
As we leave you. All right,
No,
guys,
I
let's
don't
go.
follow him. Like I'm gonna try to like remain hidden.
How are you
Okay.
going to get down the slide?
Fuck.
Yeah. So what this angle is here, Langlock, that's like it's like a slide that's 40 foot down, full of this like strange looking substance of like grease or something like that, or oil, or it just looks very strange.
And there's no
There's
what's
a
the-
rope. You see a rope tied to what looks to be the movable rod that you guys have received, leading down.
going to kind of grab the rope and kind of walk down the wall.
Okay. Fair enough. Down the slide, or try to.
Yeah, down the
Right.
slide.
Okay, cool. So so you do that enough. Simple enough. You're slowly creeping down the slide.
Out of character, did Langlock remember Akra's bedroll?
No, not at all.
You lose so many bedrolls.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's being guarded by my goats.
Yeah, did the
At
goats
this
come down?
time, you guys also hear
Oh,
these
yeah.
goats.
Because I told them to protect Langlock.
So Langlock, when you turn around, just as like you kind of grab and turn around, to go down, you see two little goats following you.
And I imagine a much larger goat at the top of the steps.
You
Bah!
can hear, you can kind of hear another large goat trying to kind of squeeze. He's able to squeeze his way down, but he's moving very, very, very slow, and you just see him right around the corner looking at you. At this point, everyone else can hear. So, what this does for the rest of the party is you guys hear goats starting to neigh
Which means Langlock's
Really
being attacked. I run back.
really loudly because they're a lot closer. So,
Run back.
So I run up here.
You guys
Do I
need
see the goats?
well, you don't see. Yeah, you see the goats. You do see the goats, and because you have dark vision, and there's not really anywhere that Langlock can hide. You do see Langlock starting to climb down the rope.
Langlock,
Oh,
you're okay.
hi, Langlock.
Nope, just Considious. Only Considious sees him.
Because I'm up higher, you have to look up a
'Cause he's-
fucking slant. I don't.
Yeah.
Guys, Langlock's in danger. We gotta go.
Would
save
you...
him.
I'm just gonna message him. Would you like some help down?
Nah, I got it. I would have liked some help waking up in the morning, but
I shook
It's
you awake
okay.
pretty good. You just...
Yeah,
Pass straight out.
To be fair, they did try to wake you up.
All right,
They
never
shook you.
mind. It's a
You
bit
were
of-
out.
Yeah,
And
you
Akra
took a
and Key 3
convenient nap.
made us walk all the way from the other corner of this dungeon so that we wouldn't push things towards you, so that we wouldn't kill you. So Akra just wanted it to be known she did a good thing for you.
Correct.
Oh my god, one good thing in how long now? How many?
I
months?
also.
She does actually
use
more
my
good.
bedroll.
God.
Yeah, you did sleep on her bedroll too, to be fair.
Okay, we're even.
That you forgot.
So what's happening?
I'm gonna continue going down.
So all I see are my concerned goats.
Are you climbing back up?
No, I'm climbing down.
No,
No, Q3.
no, no one's told me that anything.
I would
things are
tell you
different,
that-
and I said that I was gonna go get him.
So you start climbing the rope.
as I see you start climbing the rope, I'm gonna tell you don't. It's just Langlock coming down.
Okay. So
Oh,
Continuous now lets you guys know that he sees Langlock coming down the rope.
And I'm gonna call out to my goats, and I'm gonna be like, just stay there, guys. Just stay there.
Hell no! Bring the goats down. I want to see these goats slip and slide.
Yeah, let's have giant things to get set on fire if we're facing
so-
a fire monster. Yeah.
As you tell, Langlock's working his way down. You yell to the goats to stay there. One of them is still trying to follow him just as you say that.
Oh,
And
No.
you guys hear just this goat whining as he slides, flying down right at you, and runs into Akra and Key 3. And you
God.
guys are now like a pile laying there. Key 3, Akra, and the goat are all laying in a pile in the corner as Langlock still.
I
Slowly climbing
prestidigitation us free of grease.
Oh, that's a genius idea. Thank you.
Prestidigitation did things like that.
Gotta be kidding me. I hate everything so much right now.
Yeah, so we're cleaning ourselves. Good times.
So now
Yeah.
you're not full of whatever this oily substance is.
Thanks,
I-
Ethan. Appreciate
I
it.
would make a goat joke. Bad.
Oh my God.
God. Someone kill me, please.
So one goat's down here with you guys. Langlock, you get to the bottom of the slide and there's nowhere for you to go. Unless you, I mean, I guess you could kind of jump on the pile and roll over.
I
Yeah,
walk.
I would
I
like
walk.
to do that very much.
I tell the goat to stay there.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
I really want that
Okay.
other goat to come down.
No.
He's just sitting
a
at
pile
the
of
top.
goats. To be fair, though, she didn't tell the big goat because she can't see the big goat.
It would have echoed through. It would have
Oh,
echoed through enough.
I want to see a
The big
very
goat-
greasy goat wall right there.
Oh,
This time the big goat would have lost sight of Langlock and given up on his, quest to actually save him.
It's great.
activate mage armor on my staff of defense.
I do not like what I see in this room.
All
At all.
So
Yeah.
as you guys move forward, what you guys end up seeing is, you go down the corridor and you eventually turn right and you see, you descend a little further down a few steps into
Oh God.
a large chamber, about 75 by 25 feet, with a ceiling of around 30 feet high.
Mhm.
And apparently some germs.
The chamber is eerily lit by some glowing moss covering the walls and the ceiling, just kind of all over this entire room. I only put 2 of them in there because I didn't want to sit there and put freaking moss and everything. But
That's
lighting up
moss.
The entire room. Yeah, that's
Okay.
moss. I just wanted to give you something that shows you what it looks like, though. It's kind of similar to what you guys seen coming down the stairs, if you remember. In the very center of the room, there's a huge statue that's depicting some type of an old god.
Great.
Lovely. Likely the god this whole
Is
place
there
worships.
anything in the old
Yeah,
god's
I'm-
hands?
So it looks fairly similar to the pendant that the vampire in Half Tree was wearing.
Oh, great.
Hmm.
Oh no, frickin' way.
Towards
Guys,
each
what do you see?
The one that.
Towards each corner
Wait,
of
I
the
got
room, a statue stands featuring 4 different stone beasts. You see a wolf, a badger, a bear, and a tiger.
Did you say those were statues?
Stone beasts.
Wolf.
Are the
Confused
dots
them out.
actually there, or is that just for meta shit?
You can kind of faintly see in front of each of them a different color dot, or rune, it looks like.
Okay.
I want to
Interesting.
step lightly, so that's why I'm rolling. Or no, we can use my old stealth. That's fine. Okay, I just.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Okay, so
So
this is the amulet that I'm currently wearing.
correct. It's that kind of like wolf.
The divination amulet.
Yeah, the divination amulet, because that's the
No,
one that
it's
has
the-
depiction of a god or deity that Considious wanted to deceive me about, but decided to give to me, which is
Yeah,
magic.
that was the one from Half Tree that the vampire
Yeah.
was wearing.
Gonna slip my
Amulet
hand
of
in here.
divination, magic, resistance, immunity, whatever.
I take that back. I misread this. It doesn't look like the amulet. It depicts an old god similar to that amulet.
Fair. Okay.
So like it would probably, you gather it'd be from the same era, which is many years ago, thousands and thousands and thousands of years ago.
Great.
Not the exact same one, but similar in style.
Okay.
Ancient.
So there's nothing in this statue's hands?
Mm-mm. Just kind of has its hands kind of close, kind of clasped together.
Okay.
I'm sorry, you said tiger,
I would say-
wolf, badger, bear.
Yeah. So you should be able to see it enough, I think, right? You can kind of tell what.
I can. Oh yeah, Keither can too. Okay.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
one.
Well, the people back here really can't because
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
See,
people
Come on
are
in,
awesome.
guys.
We can't.
I'm gonna walk over to this badger, and would it be like intelligence or something to determine what rune is in front of this thing?
That would be the bear.
Okay, bear.
A badger has like the mask in it. So as you guys approach these these statues, you get closer and closer, and you see the runes. Where's everybody moving to? What's everyone doing?
Moving,
So
following.
Zeph and Langlock, where are you guys moving toward?
I want to investigate this doohickey.
The statue.
Whenever. Yeah.
Okay.
Someone be-
Zeph.
Well, I'm gonna help.
Okay. So as everyone else starts, you kind of start scattering and looking about the room and checking it out. You get closer and closer to these stone beasts, and you see the rune start intensifying in light.
Oh no.
At the same time, you guys see each of the beast's eyes begin to glow. As you
Lovely.
get closer and closer and get next to it, you see the statue's eyes actually their head and their eyes turn and look at each of you respectively. The badger looking at you, Akra.
Badger's looking at
Great.
The moment
They are
something looks
still
like it's
made
gonna
of stone.
attack, I'm gonna just try to destroy the rune if it looks like it's gonna attack me.
So they're still made of stone, and they do seem to get ready to lunge at you. So the wolf is looking like he's gonna lunge toward you. The tiger looks like he's gonna lunge toward you, Ban, and the bear looks like he's lunging toward you, Considious, and the badger looks like
Well,
he's gonna lunge.
he's gonna have to lunge a hell of a good jump because I'm 30 feet up.
I want to try to destroy this rune.
Can I use animal friendship on it?
You can try. So I'll give you guys everyone can get an action before the next thing happens. So,
Alright.
Bandit, if you're gonna cast Animal Friendship.
Sure.
Okay. So as you go to cast Animal Friendship, you kind of say the spell and do the incantation, cast it toward the stone tiger, and it still looks like it's ready to attack you. It doesn't seem to take hold.
Lovely.
Doesn't seem to be an animal.
That would have been cool though.
And so
Yeah.
Q3, what are you gonna do then?
Do I get the sense that last time I'm just gonna magic missile the rune?
Okay.
I would like to do 2 blasts on the one in front of me and 1 blast on the one.
The badger. The blue one.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you cast Magic Missile, you see the 2 of them just hit the red one. You see the other third one kind of fly over and hit that blue one.
Mm-hmm.
And next thing you know, the beast looks like he's ready to jump. As he's jumping at you, you see him just kind of crumble and fall into the dust. As the badger dives at Akra, same thing. Considious, you don't see this happening because you're focused on the bear.
Well, if I see that happen, then I will try and make a nice firebolt shot right at that green one.
Can't really see the green one from where you're at.
No.
The statue's kind of in your way.
Before
can you see either of them or
everyone
no?
starts blowing up my shit, can I investigate this rune and try and learn what it is?
Sure. Try.
Gets
What do
mauled
you
by
want
a
to do
bear.
then?
Great roll for you.
You could, Akra, if you took you can't really move. It's just gonna be where you guys are standing, kind of giving you a little bit of
Alright.
an action. So if you wanted to try, there's not a whole hell of a lot you'd be able to try from where you're standing to try hitting one of the other runes. Do you want to try and do anything else, or?
If I can't see anything else, then I guess I'll just make sure that I, kind of put an arm over Kiefer. You're gonna have to go through me to get to her.
Okay. I'll get to you, Considious, in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Langlock, Zeph, what are you guys gonna do? So you do notice that these Kree statues are starting to move as you guys are looking at the big middle one in the middle.
Has the one in the middle moved?
Mm-mm.
Alright. Then touch to the badger.
The badger's gone.
Oh, the badger's gone.
So these guys here have dissipated. There's no more dots No more runes there.
Then I guess I'll attack the one in front of Bandon.
Okay.
I'll firebolt it.
All right. So as you go to firebolt that rune, you see it hit and disperse, and as the tiger launches that Bandon, dust. You know now, Considious, you would notice that.
Well, I already used my action, so I can't really respond to that.
Yeah. So you're looking at the rune. This rune you've never seen before. This is a different type of rune. You can
Figures, I get a good
put it toward
intelligence
memory
roll.
if you want to.
Yeah.
Is that what you're trying to do with that, or what are you?
Pretty
trying to
much,
do?
yeah. Try and
Okay.
depict it to memory. Was that good enough to remember this rune?
It's good enough to help the DC go down a little bit.
Okay. I'm just gonna mark that I have a good int roll against the rune of bear summoning.
I'm writing a DC down right now,
Okay.
so that
I
way
think
it
it's,
stays the same. And I'm gonna do the same thing for Key 3's to remember hers.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm feeling it's not about bears. I'm feeling it's about statues.
Well, if I tell him it's the thing that summoned the bear statue, he'll know what it is. So.
Right.
I'm writing it down right on the page that I'm reading this stuff off. So once you say what it is, I'll remember to write back. Come back and look at the DC.
If I had one more action, I would press digit. Oh, I don't have any paper. I gotta bring fucking paper to trace these damn things out.
Well, now
Alright.
that we know.
Yeah. A blank book. Well, I assume we don't get bonus action, just action.
Yeah, so the bear, he tries to jump for you, not able to jump high enough, falls to the ground, clatters to the ground, and stands up. Everyone just quick roll initiative. I'm not going to do the turn order, because I got a feeling this is not going to be that long.
Nope. Okay.
I'll just let Zeph's got this.
I'll be right back then, since I'm not gonna be doing anything.
Everyone, I have confidence in everyone.
Where is this? I know I had it here somewhere. Alright, so Zeph. So Zeph, you can see that this bear is the only one that seems to be standing. You can see that the rest of them, the runes have been destroyed, and the creature has gone to dust. So what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna run straight at it and just punch it right in the nose.
I love it.
Punch the bear?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and roll.
I get a feeling that's really gonna hurt the hand.
Yeah.
That you hit it, you punch it as hard as you can, and your hand takes 5 points of damage.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh,
The
magic.
stone seems to be unaffected.
Well, I'm not that smart, so I'm gonna punch it again.
Oh no.
Oh, and even worse.
Yeah.
Like,
In this episode, Zeph downs himself by punching a bear statue.
So you go and you kick the statue this time, thinking that's gonna help, and you kind of it hurts like hell. You take 10 points of damage, and the stone seems to be unaffected. If this gets to another round, which I sure hope it doesn't, you can't attack.
Okay. For my bonus,
Sure.
Since I did that, would I've had to tell you at the beginning I was going to do drunken technique or no? Or can I, while I'm punching him, I realize, hey, I'm not doing anything to him. So with the drunken technique, I basically am able to disengage and go about 50, things like 55 feet away.
Yeah, that's fine. Going forward, you have to tell me you want to do it. No, I'll say you can choose that anytime. that's fine.
I would think.
'Cause
if
isn't
I
that a
punched
key
him
point?
Once, not with this one. It's just part of my drunken technique.
Oh, okay.
It says whenever you use. Actually, no. I would
You have
have
to use-
to. I use
you have
Fury
to
of
use key
Blows.
point.
So I'm sorry. So
Are you gonna punch him again?
I would have to punch him again.
Oh my
You can
God.
just. I'll tell you
I'll
what.
just
If you,
disengage 5 feet.
yeah.
I'll just go
Well,
back.
you can't. You can use. Just spend a key point to do it. You don't have to use Fear of Blows.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
You don't have to- I would say after 2 punches, even Zeph would figure out that it's not doing anything
Mhm.
except for hurting you. So key 3, then you or be up. You hear, you all you kind of heard on the other side of the room is Zeph, hit, something hitting, sounding like solid stone because it was, and going. You just kind of hear fuck, and then kick him again. You hear shit,
Great.
and you'd be up.
You
You can see that. You can see that the other one, the green one, for the tiger, has been turned into dust.
Okay.
You just see on the other side of that statue.
Well, I'm trying to move here. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now here's my question. Are you able to use Chill Touch as a spell attack against the rune?
If it's a spell attack, you can. Yes.
Okay, then that's what I would like to do.
Go ahead and roll. Yeah, that'll hit. So as you cast the chill touch, you see the that kind of creepy hand just come punching through the room, and kind of goes back down into the floor there. Rune dissipates, and you see the bear crumble in the dust.
Cool.
As this happens, you guys start kind of hearing like a little flutter, like kind of fluttering down from the ceiling.
Uh-oh.
And what you guys didn't notice before, but you do notice now, is it looks like a bat is flying down from the ceiling.
Oh boy.
What?
Wait.
As the bat is flying down, it's kind of above the center of the statue right now, and it lands on top of the statue and transforms.
As I see the bat coming down, can I light up Flame Tongue or no?
Sure, I'll let you do that. That's fine.
And then can I also do my divine weapon as he does flame tongue?
Sure.
Thank you.
If this thing will ever show up, why the fuck is it not showing up?
Oh, it'd be too easy if everything worked right, Bob.
Yeah.
Come on, you son of a bitch token. Now there's gonna be like 4 of them that pop up.
I'm ready for
Oh no,
that.
4 vampires, run guys!
4 vampire lords. Let's do
Alright,
it.
I'm gonna do a
guys.
quick refresh.
Yeah, because we don't see him either, so probably gonna need to.
Everyone's starting to
By the way,
think like
I'm
they're
just gonna
big
say that it
enough.
bothers the fuck out of me that statue is not centered.
I tried to get it centered, right? You want it
Well,
centered here?
I like it's gonna land on the head, and it's gonna have to sit between 2 tiles to be on the head. It's just a little OCD thing. It's because the steps aren't centered, I think, is the main reason.
Not Burger King. Can't have it.
Because it's an
Yeah.
even room, so you can't center it.
Yep.
Well, the head's centered now.
Why the
Oh.
hell?
So now I could
You didn't
theoretically
have to
stand
change
That
here.
lets me.
Which I couldn't
Yeah.
do before.
Don't. There's something right there. You can't hide it from me, Bob.
I don't know why. Oh, okay, I get it. I see why. Got it. Fucking hold on a second. I didn't give it a token, so now you know what's gonna happen. As soon as I give it a token, you guys are gonna see like fucking 8 of these things.
Please don't keep that
Ready?
cannon.
Stand by.
Image
There it
at
is.
level like 17, and
Fight all of them.
Oh my god. Did you really say that, Langlock, and I missed it? This isn't Burger King.
Yes.
Fuck me.
what the hell?
Totally didn't even hear that till Twitch posted it.
You can't have it your way. Oh my god.
That thing looks like
All right.
a plant.
I'm surprised that it only shows
I
one.
missed you. Alright.
Glad you're back, Langlock.
All right. So as this thing this flutters down, and it lands on the statue. It's now at this point. So the statue would be about 20 feet up or so, 25 feet up. When this creature stands up, his head, he didn't have to fly that far down. It's kind of skirting the ceiling. It turns into this. What you guys end up seeing is you see an elf. It looks to be a druid, an elf druid. It seems very, very ancient. And he
Like
says,
vampire blood mage ancient?
Not as ancient as that.
Okay.
And you just kind of hear him. He says, "Welcome to the altar of Lakari, god of the shaman."
Okay.
I'll spell Lakari for you.
And whatever god he is of, because I'm pretty sure I didn't hear that right.
I am Immerel.
Well, damn.
I am Immerel, the warden. It has been many years since any dare tread in this temple. What is your business here?
Since it was 2 weeks ago, what actually was our business here?
Okay, so local ruins of older town nearby, strange signs that something has started living there. Strange stuff is going on. That's all I have written down.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds right. I'm glad you keep good notes, because I don't.
I was honestly not paying very much attention at the time, and I distinctly remember being confused as I wrote it, so I may have missed something.
We heard that strange things were happening around here, and we decided to investigate them.
Okay, we were asked to.
So yeah,
We were
essentially,
asked to investigate them.
Humden has asked you guys to investigate.
Okay.
So, otherwise,
So we don't know
pretty
what the
much-
fuck we're doing here other than that.
Yeah, we're just investigating things, checking things out,
Well, everything
Local
is
towns
fine
are
here.
weird.
I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just here worshiping my god. So you guys be gone.
Thank you.
Wait,
I'm gonna
can I
be-
roll religion to see what this deity is, like, in terms of alignment? Or would I know?
Not really, no.
So
And I'm going to
religion figure it out?
attempt to kind of creep closer, if I can, slowly, as this conversation's happening.
As you're trying to creep closer and you're on the ceiling of complete flat with nothing around, and he's an elf and he can see dark vision, he sees you coming toward him.
Oh yeah, yike. Okay.
You got nothing to hide behind.
That's fine. Wasn't really.
Um,
Was more just
for the insight checks.
like footsteps, basically.
Okay. Key 3. Yeah, I mean, nothing wrong with that. Just trying to
Yeah,
worship his god.
we just gotta leave him alone so we can worship his god, guys.
What about me and Langlock? Or was that for all 3 rolls? Oh!
So what you guys.
I was like, Bob?
So what you guys can tell from him is he does seem to be telling the truth. He does seem to be genuinely just trying to worship his god, but he seems to be holding something back. You can't quite, obviously you don't know what he's holding back, but he seems to be holding something back. Also, from the way he looks and the body movement that he's doing when he's talking to you and things like that, you can kind of tell that it seems to be a conflicted creature. Definitely twisted and corrupted by some ancient magic, but that's about all you can tell.
Can I roll something to try and figure out if he's vampiric in nature or...
Not really, because there's not. You don't.
Other than the fact that he turned out from a bat.
Yes, you go ahead and try to roll.
Wait, so do I get the feeling that he's under a spell?
Not under a spell necessarily, just
Corrupted by magic.
because of some ancient magic.
Okay, so
So
like
not,
he's
like-
cursed?
No, it's just that because it's such an old god and such an ancient god, it's whatever that magic. You get the sense that this guy might have been around for a while.
Okay.
He's
kinda
corrupted
like
because
that.
he's seen and
So
done
it's
some
it's
shit.
like an ancient magic that you've never seen before
Okay.
or felt before, if that makes sense. Considious, you can roll an intelligence check to try. Unfortunately, the vampires are hard to tell. But go ahead. Actually, roll a perception check, not intelligence. I'm sorry, perception to see. Essentially, the only thing you got to go off of is teeth.
Can I just go +4 off of that 16 roll?
Yeah, that's fine. So
Okay,
you
so
got
20.
20 with that. So yeah, as he's talking, you're kind of paying attention to his teeth, and you don't notice any fangs
Okay.
as you would a vampire.
Since I have a thing for vampire teeth, would that be something I would notice?
Roll, yeah, go and roll perception.
Alright.
And then after you roll that, we'll go back. So if you guys want to tell, I mean, keep in mind, if you try telling the...
No.
So yeah, you don't know, you can't really see it. It's hard to see from your angle of where you're at. Considious can see him easier enough because he's up in basically even with them upside down. Which Considious, you probably have about 10, what is that, an hour? You got maybe 10 minutes left.
So, okay, 100 rounds if it goes that long.
Recast it, or you're going to be going to the ground pretty soon.
So pretty much after this fight, I'll recast.
Yeah.
Okay.
If there's a fight. So, all right.
Cool.
So remember,
That's
if you want
going to take some really good sweet talking.
So you guys can tell them everything you say. He's gonna be able to hear you. So just keep that in mind.
We both have message.
Just saying,
so
you can use that. So I'm just letting you know if you talk it out without saying that. Let's put it that way. I figured you were gonna use message, but all right, cool.
Yeah.
You guys should be able to move yourselves back, right?
Yep.
Hey guys.
I got
Hey,
you,
Bob,
Langlock.
hey Bob, I have a quick question real quick before we continue.
Yes.
Just want to make sure when I punched the creature or the bear thing,
Yeah.
I didn't hit and I took damage. Was it just because it's non-magical?
No, it's because you're punching stone.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Just
Fair.
wondering.
And the last one you took damage because it was a nat 1.
And you were punching stone.
Yeah.
Right. I didn't notice because I just noticed magic destroyed everything else, so I didn't know if it was because I can overcome magical like resistance and immunity when I punch. So
Yeah, no, it's strictly
just wanna make
because
We were hitting the runes, not the animals.
correct. They hit the runes. You were
If you were
the
punching the
physical
runes, then might have had more
Something may have
success.
happened. Yeah.
well, I was doing more of a slap than a punch. So that's
It was
just
still
go
a
ahead.
strong slap.
What?
You slapped
Alright.
stone. It hurts. I'm going to. I'm gonna see how this conversation goes. Before.
So, Mr. Emerald, can you
So, yeah,
tell
this
us
is-
about your
Langlock,
deity?
was that a message?
Yeah, that was me
Okay.
casting a message.
So, well, Lakari, he's an ancient god. I think he's a good god.
I think he's a good god.
I feel he is. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what he is and who he is, and that's what I'm here to figure out.
Well, so you want to follow a good deity that is devoted to good. Like, what specifically about?
What's with the 20 questions you guys came into my where I've been worshiping and
I'm just
disturbed
curious about
me
you.
and took out my traps, and now you're asking questions.
I did not know you were here, and now I am intrigued about your deity.
I see you follow your own deity there on your sheet, and
Yes.
I'm sure if I asked you, you would give me everything you want about it, but I just want to be left alone. So, if you will please, be on your way.
Oh, shit.
May I ask? You seem like you can handle yourself quite well.
Thank you.
Did you create the abominations upstairs, or were you able to just sneak by them? Were they here already?
I have
Seems.
been down here for quite some time, and have not left this temple for a little while, so whatever abominations you are talking about, I do not know.
I'm definitely gonna insight that. Fuck.
All right. Well,
Oh yeah, can I insight that too?
Sure.
He's so legit, guys.
Oh yeah.
He just wants to
This
be
guy's-
left alone. He
this
had
guy's pretty
nothing
legit.
to do with upstairs.
Hey, Langlock's going into the back room again.
Langlock, he's telling the truth about that.
Oh,
Okay.
He has no clue what
Oh,
you're
fuck.
talking about when it comes to creatures that you guys currently fought.
Oh.
Okay. Well,
I'm actually shocked by
we've
that.
been told to come investigate, and I certainly always want to do a thorough job. So we're just gonna go poke our head downstairs, see what's up. Then we can be honest when we say we've investigated, and we'll be at your hair.
Sounds good. You've investigated. I'm gonna continue on doing what I'm doing, and you can move on.
All right,
Alright.
we'll just be on our way,
We're
and I'm gonna start
start-
walking this way.
Yeah, I'm gonna start walking out the door.
oh, okay.
There, guys.
I will go last behind everyone else as a rear guard.
Okay.
It goes
Also,
against
tell-
like
Tell the
everything.
villagers to leave me alone. This is my area, and please don't send anybody else here.
All right.
Yep, we will let them know.
Can I insight my friends who just so easily back down from a fight when that's not what they normally do?
Sure.
I mean,
Because I'm
Okay.
scared that they've gotten charmed or something.
I mean, they all seem to be acting it does seem a little strange to you, but it does seem like they're normal selves.
I try to give like Langlock a look like, what the fuck, man? I
what I-
do not. I back out of the room. I don't show at my back.
Keith, you roll an intelligence check.
Okay.
oh,
Yay.
Okay, so what's everybody doing then?
Do I see the what the fuck look she just sent Langlock on the way out?
She kind of turns her head, so you know she looks toward Langlock, but you can't really see her face.
But I'm facing Considious right now.
Yeah, she
Because
said
I'm
her
not
back
showing
was
my
not
back
going
to
to
this
leave the
thing.
room. Yeah.
Yeah, so
I'm-
if you give a what the fuck face to Langlock,
Considious
you
right
kind of
there.
turn to look back behind, because he's like he said he's leaving the room first, so he'd be behind you then. But you get the sense that she's a little perturbed. By
I'm gonna message her and I'm just gonna say I hope to find whatever this thing's living quarters are and attempt to poke through before we just kill something that may actually just be really fucking old looking for information about gods. Just because they're old doesn't necessarily mean they're bad.
that's my reason why I'm not.
Mother-in-law. Oh.
What was that?
And I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm not gonna turn my back. I'm just gonna kind of walk backwards at least until we round the corner.
You're trustworthy.
Oh yeah, he did, didn't he?
Sorry, I mistyped that. Pretty fucked up, but
I got you.
I'll just kind of squeeze by Langlock and Bandit if
Okay.
you want me to lead.
Alright.
Well, guys,
So that's-
See down here, buddy.
I can see. I have light on my shield.
she's got light on.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Kinda
as you
like-
get to that point,
Huh?
Acra,
This is the conundrum.
as you get to that point, you see a 40-foot slide with some strange oily substance on it.
We have to go out
Of
the way we
course.
We're gonna have to go
came.
back.
This whole thing has been a mirror.
Wait.
Wait, so it's a slide coming down this way.
Correct. It's identical to the one you guys came down already.
Considious, walk up there, look at the
Yeah,
fire,
yeah.
memorize it.
Wait.
Is there a fire rune down here? Is this lit up on
So,
flames?
As soon as you go to that point right there, Considious, you do see a rune that pops up. But instead of fire doesn't happen.
Ooh.
What ends up happening is you see thin needle-like spikes spring up and down repetitively from
Oops.
the floor and from the ceiling. 20-foot row similar to what the fire was. And you see the
Again, impenetrable.
ruin illuminate right there. And they're just kind of basically...
Wait a minute. She's been down here for quite a while. It's likely she set these traps.
She told you that you broke her traps. Or he did.
Oh, he did say that? Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna... Now that I'm actually not trying to, like, quick 6-second look and memorize, do I have, like, advantage or anything on this check, or just a lower DC? To, like, try and memorize it for later, to write it down?
I'll say you don't have to roll anything right now. The DC would be a lot smaller. A lot.
For later?
Significant less for later.
Okay, cool.
And,
I'm gonna walk back. Well, it wasn't fire, Key 3, it was spikes. But I do have one more question for this person. Since we have to come back this way anyway.
I feel like the second we ask a question, we're gonna all get attacked.
I'm just gonna walk by. Sorry, we didn't realize that was another slant. Our rope's over that way, so we need to go out
as you come
back
into
that
the
way.
room, before you have a chance to say anything, he's like, "I thought you were leaving."
I was like, "Yeah, we're leaving." I got turned around in here with the bear attacking me. Our rope is that way to get back up the grease, so we're just gonna cut across. We can't really go back up that way, and I wouldn't want to destroy another one of your traps to get back out. I do apologize for that. I dabble in rune magic myself, learned quite a lot as a kid. Fortunately, forgot most of it, but I would really hate...
Stop, and go.
Stop and go.
And at this point, Considious, your spider walk is just about gone.
Alright, I'm gonna run down and just walk across the floor.
Okay.
Where's
I could've
my...
cast Fly and Aqua, and she could have carried us down.
We need to get the immovable rod anyway. I really want to ask her, but...
Do I seem to think that other people realize what I realized with my intelligence check?
I'm gonna say no because of the fact that you, as Key 3, has been keeping a lot better notes than anybody else.
Fuck. What? I'm gonna go back to Langlock. Are
you guys just kind of like getting in this room now and passing through? Like, are you
We
filling
were
the room?
passing
I'm
through,
kind of-
but I figured I was there first, so I'd go back to get Langlock. And as we're walking, I'm gonna try to mutter to him very quietly. We were told to empty the place.
That thing is really fucking strong. It's got a lot of magic in it, and I don't know what it is, and I don't want to fuck with it just yet.
I'm gonna ask her as I'm like halfway through the room.
Okay.
I hate to ask, but do you happen to have any old books of rune magic you might be interested in trading for? Unfortunately, all my books were destroyed when my village was burned, but I do wish to learn the art.
In here.
Oh,
You see
shit.
a library.
I'm gonna try to take Considious with me as I walk past him.
No. Oh, shit.
So I do not. What I have is on me.
This guy's smart mouth is really starting to...
Are you saying that out loud?
No, that's in my head
Okay.
as I'm making that wisdom save. It was a DC 10, but I'm really wishing it was like a 15.
We...
Out of character, I really want
Out
to
of-
fucking kill this guy.
Out of character. We were told to kill it. So, Key 3 wants her fucking bounty. She's gonna cast Hideous Laughter on it.
Oh. God,
Okay.
we're doing this.
Yeah, alright, here we go.
And Flame Tongue has been lit up since I left because I didn't trust
Yeah,
her.
I remember.
I don't know if Sacred Weapon is still active at this point.
How long does that last?
It's like a minute, so probably
Yeah,
not.
it's gone. Then he's a wisdom saving throw. And what's your DC?
15.
15. If it's a fucking druid, it has 1,000,000 wisdom, I know, but, you know, it's all I got.
May not be a
So
druid.
as you go to cast it,
Sorry.
and, you know, he hears start doing the incantation, and you cast it toward him, and he's not really looking at you. He's watching Considious, because Considious is the one that's been doing the talking, and he feels the wave of laughter, you know, flow over him. Considious, you see a little smile come across his face and then quickly disappear, and he just slowly turns and looks at you, Key3.
As seeing this, can I recast Spider Climb?
Would you? No, okay.
And we're gonna roll initiative.
I knew I should have just immediately recast
Roll
Spider
for
Climb.
initiative.
Fucking knew I should have just recast
Just
it.
a prank, bro.
Sorry,
We're not-
guys.
Just the front.
All right, it's all right. Now you've given Acker a reason to kill this guy and wipe him off the face of the earth. So
Yeah.
So, pretty much
all
Spider
right.
Climb at this point is inactive, right?
Yep. No more spider.
Fuck.
Guys are gonna get their initiative in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yeah, looks good. Descending. All right.
Well, you know what? I have a plan anyway.
Key3.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's my turn. Oh, I thought you were saying, like, key 3, he's about to attack you. Sorry.
No, Key3, you are up.
How high up is it?
He is about 25 feet up right now.
Pretty fucking high.
Pretty fucking high. Okay.
Oh, wait. I gotta change music.
Oh yeah. Let's
Yeah,
do some epic battle
please.
music, my friends.
Yeah.
Fuck. It is
oh,
1:40.
let me get
Oh.
on my battle. Let me
Oh
get on my
wait.
first.
Let me look at one thing. I'm sorry. This might take a second.
Where is it?
This is probably going to be the stupidest thing I've ever done in my entire life. Got my spell, Scroll of Charm Person, and try to cast
He's
it.
probably got fucking 1,000,000 wisdom.
Oh, that's a wisdom thing? Oh, never mind then.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Makes
Because it's
sense.
wise enough to tell, hey, I might be getting charmed. Let me look.
Never mind. Lol.
Yeah, it's a wisdom save.
Just
Okay.
keeping you on your toes.
Never mind. Only be used when you attune, of course they do. Okay, so I'm just
You have a
gonna
magic
fucking...
wand?
I picked it up.
I am curious what this wand is, though.
You missed it. Anyway. Okay, I'm gonna throw a dagger. Disadvantage because it's... Yeah.
So as you throw the dagger at him, and very simply, you just kind of moves to the side as it hits the top of the ceiling and kind of clangs to the front of the statue.
Great. And I'm just gonna... I'm gonna hide behind Bandon. Cunning action hide. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So you try to you go and you try to hide as best you can behind Bandon. But as you do, you kind of get that hidden, look. But you look up and you see that he can clearly see over Bandon.
Now I
You
have
get the
my
sense
half
he's not
light
in a straight
fixate.
line with you. He's standing up 25 feet.
Damn.
So you kind of get that sense. You think you might be okay. Not
I do.
100% sure.
But
Yes.
we shall see. Okay.
All right. That brings us to Langlock.
Alright, I guess.
Fireball!
Sorry. It's high enough up that fireball's good.
Yeah, fireball would work.
Oh,
Yeah,
it is?
it is. He's 25 feet up.
Well, too late.
Fuck.
Yeah,
It's still a crit. So.
Hit him. Yeah. So 19 damage. So as you throw your firebolt at him, it just kind of hits him, and he tries to dodge out of the way, but it gets him. You just see the fire kind of spread across his body, and you see some of the burn marks on the tunic that he's wearing.
Nice tunic. Gay boy.
Oh.
He's wearing a tunic.
Alright, do you want to do anything else?
Other than Maka's tunic, no.
If you're restrained, you can't cast spells, right?
I don't believe so. And if they require certain,
Oh.
Unless they're
you
only
would be
speaking.
able to, because restrained, you can still hit people and stuff.
I don't think Let me read.
It requires the component of being able to move, like, articulate your hands.
I would say if it
you know?
if it requires a component, in reality, you're not really sure.
It would have disadvantage.
Yeah,
on
you're not 100% sure because really you've never tried to cast a spell or seen anyone cast a spell while there's.
Yeah. Out of character. It's disadvantage is what the thing
Yeah,
says.
it's disadvantage.
For
Any
attack
attack
rolls. So.
Yeah. It just because restrained is physically just kind of holding them in one spot.
Yeah, I was just thinking, like, because they have to move their arms, but I guess you could still move. It would just be hard.
Yeah, I mean, they can move their hands, basically,
Yeah.
so... Yeah, Did you want to do anything else, Langlock?
No.
Right
Actually, I lied. I want to take, like, a step forward.
Okay. Zeph, you are up, sir. Zeph?
Why does this keep happening tonight?
Zeph?
Mine is a sleep channel. All right.
You're so awesome.
First Leglock, then Bandit, then Zeph.
We can't hear you if that's not clear.
The dancing bear.
Do we gotta put him in the Someone is Asleep channel?
Hey man, naps happen. They strike at inconvenient time.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
There you are.
That's weird. I didn't
Oh,
have it muted. I think my microphone.
oh god,
Actually, and he's up in the air, right?
Uh-huh.
He said
25 feet.
I'm gonna move over here.
Okay.
Actually, how far can a dart? How far can you throw a dart?
it's like 20 or 30.
Because that's all I got.
Dart is 20-60. You can throw it 60 feet.
Sweet. I'm gonna
But
throw
it's going to be
two darts.
disadvantage if you go over 20 feet. So
Well, yeah. I guess.
no matter where you are,
anyway.
it's going to be disadvantage anyway.
Of course.
Ouch.
So similar as a dagger, you throw that dart, and it just kind of ping, ping, off the wall, the ceiling, and
I'm gonna try another one. Oh my god.
Ah! Disadvantage
So
on
this
a crit.
second dart, it kind of clips his tunic, but doesn't hit him, and kind of flies by. It just missed him.
Alright, I'm just gonna sit there and pout. That's all I'm gonna do.
You still got like 1,000 feet of movement.
I'm gonna move over
That
here.
number's just gonna keep
and I'm
going
gonna
up.
Move right back. I'm all done. I run over and just kind of gently just put my head against the wall and then walk back.
All right. That brings us to Emerald himself.
Oh boy, let's see it.
Emerald?
Emerald. Steal him.
I forget what he hit.
Sleight of hand, I steal the druid.
You steal the entire thing.
Yes. What if I steal the statue? How about...
You gotta be pretty fucking strong
Let's
to
just
steal
fit
that
into the
statue.
bag of holding.
I mean, it would fit. It would
Steal
fit
the
the bag of
statue,
holding.
knock it out from beneath him. He has to fall to the ground. Take it down. I'm here for this.
Actually, it's probably more than 500 pounds, so it wouldn't fit in the bag of holding.
You can also follow us.
Steal it.
All right, so he is going to cast a spell.
Of course it is.
Yeah, of course.
On
Yeah.
his-
God.
on himself.
Oh, I feel so
On
dumb. I
himself.
almost forgot I had a thing. Okay.
I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh come on!
Everyone?
I'm so good at this.
Everyone.
All right, guys, here comes the party wipe. Oh,
Ooh.
yeah, of course,
Oh, of course.
I'm gonna lucky that.
of course, and I'm the only one that fails. Later, guys. Bye.
Macro, you're the one that fails.
Yeah. And I have a pretty high con.
Keep in
I love
mind, he
how-
is 20 feet up, or 25 feet up, so.
Oh,
He's gonna cast. It's not a fireball. Relax, I'm just using that as a spell. He's casting Insect Plague.
Oh, fuck.
even worse.
Insect.
Swarming, biting locusts fill 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point. It's gonna spread around corners. Yada yada yada. So everyone except for Akra, you take 18 points of damage.
Uh-huh.
What kind of damage?
Rest of us are 9.
Good piercing damage.
Okay, so I take 3 less. Oh boy.
Everyone else takes 9.
No, it's magical.
Oh, it's magical.
Yeah, it's It's still magical, but it's considered piercing.
I don't think every armor master says anything. It's magical.
It's non-magical. I looked it up the other day to make sure. Yeah.
Is this something I can
And this is very
uncanny
definitely
dodge?
magic.
This would be something you can uncanny dodge if you would like. Yes.
Would like. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I thought uncanny dodge was an attack roll and evasion was dex saves.
Whichever
Or
one
the
it
save
is.
thing. Because evasion's
Okay,
not till
I
level
don't-
7.
Yeah, I don't get evasion till I long rest.
Oh. So what is uncanny? Which one is uncanny?
I think uncanny dodge is an attack roll, and the evasion is
Attack that you
for
can
saves.
see when an attacker that I can see hits me with an attack.
Nope. So this you cannot use uncanny dodge in this.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I will
'Cause
take that.
evasion is the one that saves. Which, hey, after a long rest, that'll be fucking awesome.
Are
Sorry,
these,
I had to bring it up,
little
though.
Tiny missiles. Can I deflect these?
Nope.
No,
No,
I'm just kidding.
You can deflect one. I'm totally sure Zeph could just flick one right out of the air.
I'm gonna start getting them.
Oh, if only we had some chocolate. Mmm.
All right. So I have to. It's gonna be weird. I'm gonna see if I can. I need to keep that up there because it's kind of important.
You can just move it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Might be able to move it to map layer and to front, so you're not moving that around.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Probably the easiest way to go about that.
I think if I just pop, fuck, does that
Bye.
bastard?
GG.
I gotta try grabbing it. There it is. Where is it? To front.
Gone, guys. Insect Plague's gone. Oh, no.
There you go.
There. All right. That is going to be his turn. Bandon, you're up.
All right, I'm going to take my ring of shooting stars,
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
and I will try doing what is it? Ball lightning. I think it
Oh
just,
my god.
I'm just going to do it right on the point where they are, so that I think it's only. I think I can go up to. It's a little confusing. It says you can move each sphere up to 30 feet, but no farther than 120 feet.
So let me see.
Which one are you doing? Shooting stars?
No ball lightning.
One ball lightning.
So 2 charges. You can create 1 to. How many are you gonna create?
1 right on top of them.
So a 3-foot diameter sphere lightning. So it can't. It's got to be an unoccupied space. So it'd have to be kind of next to him. And you can cast it within 125 feet of, or 120 there. So as a bonus action, you can move it up to 30 feet, but it can't be further than 120 feet away from you. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's in range then.
Yeah. Easily.
So you just cast 1.
Right.
Okay.
So that's 1 sphere. So I guess he has to make a dex save.
Please.
DC 15.
Please
So
put it to
say right there.
And
That's a really good spot for it.
And he's got to make a dex save. He said
Mm-hmm. And you gotta roll 4d12, which is fucking insane.
against 15. He's gonna fail. So yeah, roll 4d12. Yep.
Yes.
That's hella good damage.
Please roll well. Please roll well. Please roll well.
Oh, wow.
Oh, thank goodness.
That's pretty good, actually. That's pretty
Yeah.
dope. That one sucks, but it's still pretty good damage.
That's above average.
Yeah.
Takes 26 points of lightning damage. So what you guys see is you see Bandon, or do you want to move anywhere, the Bandon?
No, I won't. Well, actually, I'll move. I'll move maybe back one, just right, or actually not right there.
Oh my god. I have a
So,
question for you, Bob.
Yeah,
I'll whisper it.
Right, or actually, I can move to the same spot as Key3, right?
yeah, you can.
Okay, I'll move right back.
What were you gonna say, Key3?
Is taking a patch off the robe of useful things a action, bonus action,
Yes.
free action?
I believe it was an action. It should say on the.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
There's a ladder.
No! Put the portable hole where the statue is, and he just falls, statue and all, into a portable hole.
No metagaming.
No, I was
Oh,
thinking
sorry.
I was thinking
All
about
right.
using the pit. I was, but I don't think it's big enough.
So
I actually don't know how big it
you guys
is.
see Bandon kind of put his hand up, and coming out of the ring, you just see this orb form right next to Emerald. And then almost at the same time as it forms, it just lashes out a light toward Emerald, hits him for some pretty good damage.
Okay. Is
And
the
he takes
statue
back
over here?
And I lick my ring.
by- Oh, you lick it. All right.
Perf.
And then right after it discharges that lightning, it looks like it disappears.
What? It doesn't stay active?
Yep, says 5. Yeah, when a creature other than you comes within 5 feet of the sphere just discharges lightning at the creature and disappears.
Oh, okay. I just read it wrong.
Oh, it's a one use. That's fair.
So you basically see it explode into this lightning, storm almost, and just after that lightning clears up, it dissipates and it's gone. Bandon, I do need you to make. Sorry, I forgot to have you do this. I need you to make another Constitution saving throw, please. Before you do that, actually. So, everything I just said didn't happen. I totally forgot to have you cast.
Ah.
So you are still right there. You didn't lose your lightning thing at all. I apologize, my fault. When at the beginning of your turn, the bugs and the insects all around you, you're just kind of smacking them, and you spend your turn trying to swat the insects and get them away from you.
Are you fucking serious?
That's unfortunate.
I'm assuming this has to be
So
a
do I
concentration spell.
take 19 damage then, or wait, whatever?
Nope. Your turn is over.
I say don't take any damage.
Do I get advantage on this because they're probably burning with flame tongue as they fly by, or no? I'm just throwing possibilities out
So-
there.
Yeah. So going forward, everyone at the beginning of your turn, if you're within the sphere, you make a Constitution saving throw in order to see if you can have your turn.
So no advantage because they're burning around me?
No.
Worth a shot. Didn't need it, I hope.
Considious, you can. You're good to go. You can move, do whatever you want to do.
Okay. First thing I'm going to do is activate my spider climb again. And on my way running up this statue, with I should have just enough for to come even with him, I'm going to rub my Ring of Haste.
Okay. So you get one
And
attack,
then...
or 2 attacks. I'm sorry.
Yep, so that is Flame Tongue and Flame Tongue. And then I'm going to Action Surge.
Okay.
So both hit?
Yep, they both hit.
Okay. And then I'm going to Action Surge.
So
That's
28
28.
points.
Question, just like general question, would he have to make a concentration check for each hit, or for the total damage dealt in the turn?
Each hit.
Yep. Which sucks because that means the lightning bolt probably would have knocked the fucking locusts out. Unless he crits, because it's kind of hard to make a concentration save of 26. Or
Well,
31.
halved.
Oh, he didn't
Alright, so
have
let me see.
damage.
So you're
The
25. Okay.
concentration is-
So you're for your action surge, it's 25 and 16 will hit. That's
Yep.
what those are down there. Got it.
Yep. I assume the spider staff missed. And he said the 15 hit, so I went ahead and
Thank you.
rolled the 16 too.
Thank you, Akra.
No problem.
I had the 28. I just was working on adding. So that means it's going to be 4 saving throws, right? Yeah.
Against pretty decent DCs, which is nice. 14, 14,
So,
15, and
Well, it's gonna be
16.
half of it.
yeah.
Is it
Or
half?
10. It's
I
half.
thought it,
or
I thought it
10.
was, oh, I thought it was damage plus.
No.
No, I think it's just half. Where's concentration?
Oh, yeah.
Concentration is-
It's half damage or 10, whatever's higher. So it's at least DC 10.
So it's actually gonna be 10 for.
Yep.
So the first two are 10. What's
10
they're
for all
They're
4.
all gonna be 10.
Yep.
So 4. What kind of saves are they? I'm sorry.
Con.
On.
Got it.
I'm just hoping. I really hope he gets one bad roll.
He got a 10.
Oh! Fuck.
Everything else was more than enough, but the third one was 10. Alright,
God damn it.
so he maintains that concentration.
No.
It's too bad.
Alright, Akra.
Alright.
Concentration.
Please succeed. Yes.
Yeah, you're good to go.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna run out of this. I'll be very pissed at this guy. I didn't even do anything.
So keep in mind, it's difficult terrain.
Oh, so I was right here. 10, 20, 25. Alright, I'm good. And this piece of garbage, actually I'm gonna go 30. This piece of garbage, he's gonna get a nice good old firebolt, you know?
Go
The
for it.
face. Really hard.
Considious, you still would have been okay with the difficult terrain, so you're fine.
Okay. Yeah, I figured I was 25 feet up and I started at the base, and I don't know how tall
Yeah,
these are,
exactly.
but
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that
you're
hit?
good. Yeah, that hits.
Pew. Oh.
Oh.
oh, especially with haste because I had 60 feet, so more
yeah,
than enough.
Exactly. So you're good.
That's why I didn't even think about it.
As you throw your firebolt up there, it's he's able. It hits him, but just kind of really lightly dissipates. That's about it.
Do I have
Kill
a
some bugs
level
on the
2?
way.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
I don't think I. Oh, why didn't I use that? He's a humanoid, right?
As far as you can tell, yes.
Seems to
Darn
be.
it! Why didn't I use? Oh wait, no, it's Wisdom save. Never mind. It would have been an absolute
Plot twist, he's a dragon polymorphed as a humanoid that polymorphed into a bat.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. Next person, go. Key3, you got this.
Oh, you're done?
Yeah, I'm done. I can't do anything.
Is that enough?
I would imagine so.
Key3, you're smacking bugs out of the way. Just
Ah,
That's a really high DC.
can't stand them. Kind of sucks.
I'm trying to fuck this guy up and make him lose concentration.
Oh,
Kind of,
damn bugs.
you guys, these bugs are they're killing you.
I hate
Zeph?
bugs.
Never go anywhere without my candle off.
This is off.
By the way, Bob,
Guys,
I'm gonna look for probably a bug repellent potion at the next town we're in.
So Key3, Langlock, and Zeph, you guys are just you almost forget that he's even there, and you guys are just smacking these bugs and just swatting them away. But it just seems like no matter what you can do, they just do not go away.
Yeah.
It sucks.
I hate bugs. I hate every kind of bug.
All right, so that means his turn. He's gonna turn around and see that he's gonna cast Erupting Earth.
Great.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, lovely.
What the heck is erupting earth?
Well, at least he
I
can't
think it came from
fuck me up too much, I hope, without screwing himself over too.
Yeah.
I still haven't created myself a 20-foot cube, have I? 20-foot cube. He's gonna basically cast it, so it's gonna get.
No, sure haven't.
Basically, it's gonna end up getting key 3
There you go.
Bandon. He's gonna cast it kind of over here, so it hits just those 3 and doesn't hit himself. But he's not.
This guy is
Actually, it's gonna have to be. I take that back. He's gonna actually miss Zeph. It's just gonna get Bandon and key 3 because he can't really cast it on the wall. So Bandon and key 3.
Yeah.
I need you guys. See if this is gonna work right. That did not work right. I don't know what the hell's wrong with this. I apologize. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Should I luck that? Oh my god. No,
If you
I'm
want
not.
to.
No, I'm gonna keep it.
You both take 15 points of damage. As you guys see this basically fountain of earth and stone just kind of erupt out of the floor there. Shoots up, 20-foot cube, and just kind of fall back down. You guys, it's all bludgeoning damage, and then you see that entire area there, which it's already difficult terrain, but it's difficult terrain again.
So, sorry, I was responding to Twitch, being a bad player. Who got hit with what? It was just those 3, right?
Bandit and Key 3 got hit by an erupting earth in the 20-foot cube there, and it's
Ow.
difficult terrain, but it's already difficult terrain for all you guys anyway, so it doesn't matter.
It just makes a little more of this area difficult terrain.
Pretty much.
Just like hurt a lot.
Yeah.
Is that concentration, or is it just one and done and it just
It's
fucked up
just
the
a one
ground?
and done. It's basically, you see this that 20-foot cube. It's like a fountain of earth and stone, and then it just kind of falls back down. So it's almost like you're taking the bludgeoning damage of it flying up and kind of pushing you up against the wall, and as you fall back down,
Lovely.
you get hit with that as well. All right, that brings us up to you, Bannon.
Con save?
Yep.
Yay!
Yes.
Now you can do your.
Kill him, Brandon. Kill him.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
try.
fix things a little bit so you know where it's located a little better there.
Just out of curiosity, is he doing normal magic or is this rune magic?
This looks to be the same type of magic that Bandit would cast.
Okay.
Okay, I will do my sphere of ball lightning.
There you go. All right.
Same spot. I do the 4, or do you want to do the? You have to do the save first, right?
Yeah, I'll have to do the save. But just 2 seconds here. What is it again? Dex? It was right.
Yeah.
DC
DC.
15. This
Fail.
he's gonna fail.
Yeah.
MVP Bandon strikes again.
Yeah. 31.
Oh my god, so good.
I think that did better than the last one anyway.
Yep, it did.
Yep.
It's actually the exact same rolls, except that 6 was a 1 before. I'm pretty sure.
All right. Cool. 31 points of damage. Nice. So you
Fuck.
guys, this time you guys see that lightning appear
Where
next
is
to
he?
him.
Where's he casting
and
that at?
then, it exploded and hit you as well, Considious.
If he put it right above his head, it wouldn't hit Bandon. I'm just saying.
'Cause
Yeah.
It's only 3 feet. Isn't it 3
It's
feet?
only 5 feet. So if he put it right above like his head, it would hit the guy and not me. And not anyone else.
Fair enough. You put it in a spot that's not going to hit Considious, we'll say.
Sweet.
Going forward, I'll have you tell me which spot it is before we do everything. All right. Cool. Bannon, you have movement left. You want to do anything?
Sure. I'll move there.
So you're now on the insect swarm.
With that hit, do they have to make a save?
You're right.
What is it, 16? 15?
Yeah. 16. So as that lightning bolt explodes, hits him, and he just kind of, you see him shake his head, and the insects fade away.
See, that's the fuck up con save we needed.
You are up, Considious.
All right.
Him
See, this
up.
is
Him
1,
up.
2, 3, 1,
God.
2.
Oh,
Well, shit. I already rolled the other ones. I wasn't paying attention to what I rolled. I assume the 24 hits, and then I won't roll the other
Right,
ones
so
till we
you
see what
get-
that crit card was.
You get 2 attacks, right?
3. Oh. I didn't mean to roll
Two
that
attacks.
second spider staff.
Okay, got it. I just wanted to make sure got it.
Because it's 3 attacks, 1 extra one because of haste, and then bonus action.
All right. So as you swing take your first swing. It's roll damage again on the second, and the third. Go ahead and roll. So you get
Okay.
3
there's all
flame
those.
tongues and a spider staff.
Because I get 2 normal attacks, haste,
2 normal
and then
attacks,
bonus.
attack, and then a haste bonus. Got it. Fair enough.
Yep.
Fucking haste.
The haste is only 1 regular attack. The second spider staff isn't there. I
Yeah,
just double
got
clicked
it.
by mistake.
So, how do you want to do it, Considious?
Yes.
I gotta
What was
read
my
it.
crit fail card? Just for flavor.
You would be unprepared, and you wouldn't be able to make any opportunity attacks until your
Okay.
next turn.
So, as I'm standing kind of on the edge of this head at kind of a precarious angle, I swipe, catch him across the chest with 1 flame tongue. My foot slips as I just plunge the other one in, lift him up through, like, from chest to shoulder, and I just beat him off the statue with the spider staff.
Got it. All right. So, as you guys see Considious across his chest with flame tongue, you just kind of hear the burn and the scream from the Emerald coming. He starts to kind of teeter, and Considious gets excited as he sees that he's going below, and kind of stabs into him. But as he's stabbing into him, he's sliding back, and the flame tongue pierces all the way through him. You, Key3 and Banny, you guys can see the flame tongue on the back, on the back of him. Considious, you start falling backwards. He's still attached to flame tongue as he's coming up with you, and then you kind of smack him off with a spider staff. He goes flying over your head and lands down behind you at the bottom of the staff, or bottom of the statue.
Sick!
Where?
Right here.
Slide to the right.
I immediately run over and try to body.
Pretty sure Langlock's gonna get the loot first.
I'm gonna go over and
As
heal
I'm
Keith real
coming back down.
I'm still running over. He can get to it first.
As I see Langlock coming, I'm be like, that's my kill. And
I'm
Key
still
3 too.
Better than you.
I'm gonna still attempt to roll just in case.
quick. You know what? You guys.
Oh,
have
I
fun
actually
over
matched
there.
her for a change.
Oh,
Because I would almost definitely get there before Key 3 was. Key 3 had to go around the
yeah, you would.
fucking thing.
That's okay.
Hold on. It's a druid. Bandit would probably get the most use out of whatever this is.
He can get
If
that
there's
one and
anything-
figure out what's here.
I mean, there could literally be nothing on him. We don't know.
So first of all, you get 984 experience.
You've got to be kidding me.
Sorry.
I hate so much.
Oh my god.
I swear.
How far are
I'm
you?
gonna level up.
Why? What happened, Akra?
I'm not gonna level up. More than likely, I need like 1,200.
Total?
Add it up, let's see.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're like 160 away. I vote we
Yeah.
just give him 160.
160.
Guys. We'll see what happens.
That insect swarm is a beast.
Hey, I leveled up.
Oh my god, everyone's gonna level up except for me and maybe Brandon.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Been here for every session, gonna be last.
Well, naps are bad. Okay.
So, Langlock, you you get to the body first, and as you're searching, pretty easily you find there's a bag on the side of him. Looks very similar to your bag of holding.
Oh, grab it instantly.
Oh. You wait. Did Langlock see that, or what is it just us two?
No, Langlock was
He
there
got there
first.
first.
He got there
Oh.
first. Really.
Okay.
It's on his side, similar to how you hold yours, so it's very easy to find.
Oh, gotcha.
You get pretty excited, snatch it away, and then you see Keith and freaking Considious start picking at his body. You guys, you guys don't find anything else on him.
Unfortunately, though, you can't take anything out of the bag. Well, no, you can just dump it upside down. Never mind.
Yeah, I know. So I'm gonna stick first, like, kind of reach my hand in there and see what's up.
What are you gonna think about?
I was just gonna see, like, if it was a bag of holding first. So I was just looking for anything inside of it.
So when you open it up and you look inside, yeah, it looks like you don't see anything. Just like an empty void.
All right.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
Fair
I'll turn
enough.
it out and I'll do it over. No, I won't do that to everyone. I won't be greedy.
So you're gonna turn it upside down?
Yeah, I'm gonna shake it out. Just shake it out.
Okay.
What flies out of
As
the
you,
bag?
As you turn it inside out, you see a number of vials that are both empty and full that have various reagents and powders in them. Nothing looks really special. Bannon, you see that dump out, and you figure you might be able to use it for some type of reagent or something like that. Then you do see, let's see, did I create it? I did. You do see 2 vials fall out that do look slightly different. They look about the same size as like a regular potion bottle would be. But you're not 100% sure what kind of potions they are.
I'm gonna hold on to the bag of holding.
If you look at them, if you look inside of it, you see it's an amber liquid that's got a scorpion's tail, an adder's fang, a dead spider, and a tiny heart that, against all reason, is still beating.
Can I see that
inside
one,
the potion.
Langlock?
The potion or the bag of holding?
There's two
The
of
potion.
those.
Oh, yeah, you can see the potions.
Yeah, there's 2 of those potions.
I'll look at one of
I'm
them,
gonna
and I'll
use a
see the other
spell
two.
slot to cast Identify on that potion.
Okay. So as you cast Identify, you identify that they are the potion. It's a potion of longevity.
What the fuck is that?
That's how he's lived so
You
long.
see, your physical age gets reduced by 1d6 plus 6 years. Each time that you subsequently drink a potion of longevity, there is a 10% cumulative chance that you instead will age by 1d6 plus 6 years. So as you identify this, you kind of get the sense that this Emerald was very, 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 very old, and that he's been taking these potions to stay effectively alive.
I'm gonna
trying to
message. Sorry, go ahead.
keep himself, essentially trying to find some type of way to be immortal.
So, because Langlock's aging.
Yeah, I was gonna message Langlock what they do, and suggest that maybe he hold on to those if he's gonna keep doing his weird shit that makes him age several years at a time.
Yeah, I'm down.
I'm down to not die of natural aging causes.
Oh, also, Bob, can I get a extra sheet for the bag of holding?
You sure
Or
can.
pad? Thank you.
And I'm going to give you a sheet as well right now. I'll just give it to everybody since I told you guys all about it. But you know what they are. You guys, there's a sheet for potion of longevity.
Mm-hmm.
Can you
And,
see the separate? Can you guys see like the separate folders and separate tabs and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one-shot folder
and-
I see, and
Okay.
yeah, notes,
So-
items.
Langlock, it'll be in the notes for you then.
Okay.
Which, by the way, if you're interested, I can teach you how to put those all into a book. Bob?
Into a book.
Yeah, like mine, I have our world so far, and then from each of those, it can link to magic items, it can link to session recaps, and so it's all in one thing, and then it opens up handouts from within that instead of looking through like the journal.
You have to show me what it does, and
Yeah, I can totally do that.
yeah, that'd be good.
Um,
So you should see it now,
Brain dead.
Langlock.
Yeah, I see it.
I can move it out of there if you want me to. But
oh,
That's fine.
while you're making a sheet, can you actually make me a character sheet of the bag of holding?
you
because
got
it's-
character
it-
sheet of the bit? Yeah, that's fine.
The inventory of the character sheet is a lot easier to handle and see, like, oh fuck, we're out of ball bearings, than just looking through the
Sure,
handout.
I got you.
I figured that out when I was doing shit for my campaign. I'll try and switch that over throughout the week.
Hey, Bob, is that glow in the dark moss? That's all over the floor. You said.
That's everywhere.
Yeah,
Everywhere.
can I collect some of that?
Actually, I wanted to do that as well.
Yeah, you sure can.
Survival?
No idea.
So Considious, you only want to be the one to do that, right?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
You just want to take. You just want to.
That's,
Did you want to just take a bunch of it and stick it in your vault, the bag of holding?
Yeah, but you're probably a lot better at harvesting this than I am, so maybe you should take a shot at it too.
yeah, so
'Cause-
it's all over the place.
Yeah.
I mean, it's easy enough. Both you guys are able to just take your hand and just kind of scoop it up. You know,
Okay.
stick it in the bag.
So we just have a lot of glowing moss, or do you actually want to attach like a number to it?
We'll say how much do you want? I mean, you guys, there's enough that you can essentially fill the bag of holding this stuff. That's how much there is.
I don't know, I would think like 5 pounds of glowing moss would be plenty.
Unless we wanted to, if we wanted to distill it for something, maybe we might need more. But I don't know.
I just don't know what it could distill with.
Well, we could probably use it and probably apply it to whatever we want, and then it would glow. I mean, right? So,
Yeah.
Oh my god, like as a variant on fairy fire. Put it in like a vial or something and throw it on.
Yeah,
in an
dilute
area
it down,
where it
essentially
sticks.
turn it into like breaking a glow stick over someone's head. Out of
I'm gonna
character.
skeptically take
Potentially.
a bite out
I
of
mean, I
this
guess you
one.
could make some type of potion.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab more like 50 pounds of moss then, because
Okay.
I don't want to take the risk of overfilling
Yeah.
the bag of holding right now.
Yeah, Bannon,
I need to actually put weights in for this shit.
Yeah, Bannon, you do get the sense that you could definitely, you know, with you reading that book that you just finished reading and everything, that you could find some good uses for different potions or different, I guess what's the word? Not necessarily. I guess potions is the best word I can think of.
applications.
Yeah, different applications, whether it be liquid or, I mean, you could potentially try to regrow it if you wanted to and things like that. So you want 50 pounds? That's fine. Mark it down.
Yep, sure did.
All right. So
I'm gonna approach Key 3 too, since this seems like a good place to take a rest, and it's now mostly safe. Would you like me to check out those stones and that wand for you?
To do that, but I do not feel comfortable looking at the giant statue of this god.
My ears perk up when I hear wand. Wait, key 3? Wand?
I can use magic too. You can hold your freaking horses.
Okay, here's the thing though. I have
We're gonna
something-
go outside, hopefully, because I do not feel safe beneath this giant god statue.
We can go outside in a
Dude we
minute.
just killed.
Should we maybe knock down the statue, by the way?
Probably not a good idea. The last statue we messed with summoned air elementals to try and murder us.
That's true.
This is a good point, yes.
Yeah, so no, especially if he was correct and it was a good deity. I wouldn't want to mess with that. And
I kind of
will
feel
try
bad
to
about
roll-
killing a potentially good person, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, he kind of did try and murder all of us, even though only some
In
people
self-defense,
were attacking- Oh, it's not as though I were attacking him at first until he called down an insect plague and tried to murder all of us for the actions of half of them.
yes, but we are all obviously together. It would make sense
Why
if one
are
of us
you
attacks.
defending the person that tried to call down an insect plague and end all of our lives?
So you've never gone and attack a bandit that hasn't hit you yet because one of his buddies attacked you.
Wait, what?
Say there's a bunch of people on the side of the road. One
Oh.
bandit attacks us, you go attack whatever bandit's closest, not necessarily because they hit you, but because they're with the group.
Yeah,
This is the exact
guilt by
same thing here.
association.
We attacked him, yeah, guilt by association. We attacked him, he was here just studying his god. Well, yes, he was hiding something, he's old as fuck. He was probably hiding the fact that he's thousands of years old. Doesn't necessarily make him a bad man. We killed someone that may have had just wanted to be
killed
left the fuck
someone
alone
because
and
we were
learn about
hired
this
to
god.
Kill somebody.
Yes,
Yeah,
that makes us assassins.
Don't act like
I
you're,
have no
like
problem
you're
with this.
perfectly moral here. You're basically just as much of a hired gun as we are.
Yes, still not happy about killing an innocent person.
When did you become the code of morals? of the party?
Name
I
one
would just like to
person
say that if you recall the life story I've given you, I have never stolen from a person that had less value than myself, or that was not well enough off to take it. I have a code of values.
So
a code of fucked up values, Akra, but I got a code of values.
I didn't say that.
hey, Bandon.
Yeah,
My
exactly.
code of values includes beating the snot out of people that try and murder my friends and myself.
But he would not have tried to have murdered us unless we hit him first. We could have just kept walking and got the fuck out of here and lost a little bit of our bounty.
Stop lecturing at the rest of the group and just lecture at me. And I'm ignoring you. Let's leave.
Wait, key 3. You know how what would be great for you to leave?
What?
The dust of tracelessness. You know what would be great for me? The one
Invisibility?
really use magic. You primarily sneak. This is something that's mutually beneficial.
Talk about trades once we find out what everything is. Once again, I would like to do this outside of the place where we just killed someone in front of their god statue.
The god statue hasn't done anything, and I'm gonna go kick the god statue.
Roll strength.
You walk up, roll a.
Had to feel it.
I can't just.
If you want to just kick it, I mean, you're not going for
Yeah.
anything special. Just so yeah.
He's not trying to
walk up,
kick it over.
I know. You walk up, you just kind of give it a little kick, almost like a kid would, and it's just kick a stone statue. Stub your toe a little tiny bit.
Alright, so are we going down or are we going out?
Let's go back the way we came, get our removable rod.
I still have spider walk, so I'm just gonna walk up the ceiling
It
and
is.
help everyone
I'm
up if they
His
wish.
living quarters, if they exist.
You're taking what?
I forgot to check to see if he lived anywhere. Is there a secret door?
So you start going around as everyone else is starting to leave the room. Statue.
Sure, yeah.
You're looking along the walls, and you basically just get kind of full of that glowing moss stuff, and you don't find any switches or anything like that.
Cool. Then I run back to the group.
All right, so as you guys make your way back, I'll say for the sake of it, you guys are able to pull yourselves up with Considious's help and whatnot. You're able to get back up and out.
Can you go to GM Whispers a second, please?
Sure.
So, as I'm helping Key 3 up, I'm going to attempt to drop her and have her slide back down.
You're going to attempt to, or you're going to?
I'm going to, but I'm going to try and
Okay.
stealthily do it like my hand slipped. If that makes
you
sense.
can whisper a sleight of hand to me then, so she doesn't go stack that.
Okay.
To her code or her friends, she'd probably pick her friends.
Considious, to be fair, also, the one that you were lecturing, and I couldn't tell that you were lecturing just me. Like, it sounded like you were telling off the group. So
Well, I was kind of...
I just want to
I was
say that,
annoyed
like,
overall
I
that we just killed
understand
somebody
why
that...
Acro would get defensive to that, because, like, Acro was just defending herself. Like...
So,
yeah, that's fair.
Alright,
I didn't really word it the best.
How are you guys going to go up the rope then?
I'm just gonna climb it when I get there.
Just climb it like normal, okay?
Yeah, I'm going to be on the ceiling, just kind of helping, like, hold hands or shoulders, whatever I can reach,
Alright,
to get everybody up.
Climb up the rope, or are you going
Off we go.
to... So you're going to grab her and just pick her up and walk her like you did before?
Yeah, I'm probably going to pick her up best I can.
Okay.
The whole time, I am keeping an eye on my valuables. Because I think he's like me, and when he's upset, he steals from people.
About halfway up...
No, I'm not a thief.
I'm not talking about you, I don't
No, she was talking about me.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, never mind. That
About
makes
halfway up,
sense.
as he's carrying you up, Key 3, he loses his grip on you from the moss that he's kind of picked up, and you hit the ground and slide back down to the bottom, full of that oily shit now.
I prestidigitation myself clean.
Okay.
I was just like, don't worry, Gaither, you can just climb on my back and I'll carry us up.
And I get a piggyback ride.
Okay. Fair enough.
The prestidigitation can be kind of annoying at times.
Technically,
like some
it only
shit
lasts
comes-
for an hour.
Yeah, but it
instantaneously
cleans soiled
cleans.
clothes. It's not like it comes back to soiled after an hour.
Yeah.
It's like when you create the symbols or the sounds with it, that lasts an hour.
Got it. All right, so you guys climb up, no problem.
Mhm.
You know
I
what,
start
everyone-
leading the goat.
Everyone make an athletics check.
Alright,
Real
and I'm
quick,
carrying Key 3.
Everyone but Acker gets advantage because
That's
Considious's
Acker.
is helping everybody else.
I assume I don't need to, or is that
No,
gonna...
you don't have to. Everyone just gets advantage because you're kind of helping them out. So Bandon,
Ooh, Acro's about to fall again, probably.
It depends on what the
wait.
DC is.
Bandon, what's yours? Sorry, I had to plug my headset in because it was dying. Yeah, so as you guys all climb up, Acker, you're climbing with Key 3 on your back, and you almost slip just as you're at the top, but you're able to kind of pull yourself up and
Oh,
get up the rest of the way.
Just to be clear, Bob, should I have rolled perception, or was I good just telling you that I was trying to pay attention to see if he stole from me?
I wasn't stealing from you.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, no, he wasn't stealing from you. He
Drop me to be an asshole. Like, that's cool. I just wanted to make sure.
So, what do you do with the goat at the bottom? You just leave him down there? I mean, he
It
just,
disappears at dawn. It's fine.
I'll bring the goat up.
It disappears at dawn.
Do I have any idea what time of day it is?
no, you guys. I mean, if I remember correctly, you came.
Oh
down
yeah,
on
because we
the
fell
day,
asleep. We don't know what.
and you fell asleep, and you don't know how long you were asleep for.
Right.
Start pulling up my rope.
Okay, so you can
Well,
tuck the rope.
I'll leave the goat.
conduct the immovable rod.
I cleaned the
what
rope
you
so it's
know,
not greasy.
consciously, you guys have been awake for 2.5 hours or so. Total, maybe 3, yeah. Probably closer to 3 hours. So we'll say that. Because you only use spider walk once, twice, 2 times, 3 times, right? Considious, this is your 3rd time using it?
Twice.
Yeah, I think it's 3rd.
Since we woke up.
Yeah. Well, since you woke up, you used it twice, and then you used it once when you came in, so yeah.
Yeah. Since we woke up, it was twice.
Yeah, got it. So yeah, it's only been about 3 hours or so. All right, and then you guys make your way back up into the major rooms that you were in. Let's see, you go there.
Did that count as a short rest, Bob? In that area?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Okay. I was just.
For everybody.
Oh, okay. Well,
You weren't really doing anything, right?
No.
not really. I don't think it'd take
Oh
me
my
very.
god, 2.
What am I missing? Oh, there's Akra.
hello.
Okay.
Damn.
Goodbye.
I was like, where'd you go, Akra?
I teleported. New power.
There you
Behold. I have
go. All right.
my
Yay.
true dragon form.
I'm gonna grab Akra's bedroll and hand it to her.
Thank you.
So, just in case you guys wanted to see what you went through, you guys find a set of stairs. Pick a set.
What? Why is there all this space over here? Got me paranoid that there was so much stuff over there.
Oh, over where?
All the stuff to the right. There's like nothing to the right and so much space to the right.
Yeah, because I just have these set for 90 by 90s. I don't
okay.
turn them down. So keep track of your hit dice, of course, because if you only get half back on long rest, don't forget. Alright, so what...
Oh, I thought
do
you said we were at full
guys-
I never used more than like
maybe,
3 anyway.
Maybe head outside
door?
and nap
Yeah, let's
Okay.
leave.
for a long. And if we do a long rest, am I gonna? Wait.
We've only been awake for like 3 hours.
Yeah. Like
Well-
I'm pretty well rested.
So as you guys step outside, you remember coming in here and it was midday, and you guys, you had some time. You woke up, you walked for about a half a day, and then you got to the ruins and you went down and started searching. When you get outside, it's pretty dark out. You can tell that it's probably late evening, 10:30, 11 o'clock or so.
Okay.
Even though you've passed, you had so you kind of figure you've been asleep for. Or when you've passed out, you were out for another 3 hours or so.
Okay, so
Felt like way longer than 3 hours.
You finished the mission, guys, or
So I'm going to. Well, sorry. Are we camping?
yeah, I'll pitch out my tent and invite Q3.
I will take the first watch.
Hey, Akra, for the sake of it, I'll say you grabbed your...
I grabbed her bedroll and handed it to her.
Considia said that he.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Bedroll.
Alright, I didn't hear that part. Cool.
I'm going to hand you 1 magical ring, 2 magical stones, and 1 magical wand to
You're
identify.
Oh, Considious, never mind.
So you already know what
know-
you know what the stones are already.
Stones
You
are
told me,
sending stones.
but like
Yeah.
I don't actually know them,
Yeah.
and I know
So
the ring is, but I don't actually know what the ring is.
Considious, do you want to see the sending stones as well?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. I just don't know if you want to clutter it. I think I have it separate anyway, so...
I can just look it up,
and then-
actually.
So as you cast the identify,
mostly just-
you ritually casting?
Yeah, because I have no spell slots left.
Okay. So you cast, as you cast it on the wand, you notice that it's a wand of detect magic.
Ooh, that is so fun.
Expend 1 charge as an action to cast detect magic. It regains 1d3 expended charges at dawn.
What was the wand? Sorry.
Wand of detect magic.
Oh. Handy.
Fairly simple wand.
I love it.
Guys, put you in my little grass campsite there.
Perfection. Gonna get my nice tent set up. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. All right. So first watch was Langlock. I think Keith was saying she was gonna do second.
I'll take a watch. What was the ring?
Officially know what all three. It's a ring of protection. Sorry.
Ooh. Does that require attunement?
Yeah.
I would not mind that ring.
Protection.
Yeah. It's a +1 bonus to AC and saving throws.
Ooh.
Please
I would
reverse
love.
my curse of -1 saving throws. Please.
Would give the ring of protection to Akra.
Yeah, that's fine.
Also because you were lecturing me and I don't like that. It doesn't matter if you're right.
Now you now have the ring of protection.
Okay.
So now your AC is like what, 37?
It's close. Just wait
I just
till
kind of
get
wanted to be
next
back
time.
at 20 AC because 19's a number that just bothers the fuck out of me.
19 bothers you. Hey, don't worry. I'm at 23. It bugs me too.
And what do you mean counter your -1 curse? Paladins get bullshit that's like +2 to all saving throws.
At like level 6. Not
Yeah, which you have.
You're at level 6.
No, I'm a level 1 sorcerer, not level 5 paladin.
Oh, well, that's a personal problem. You could have canceled that earlier.
And also, I'm pretty sure that my aura only counts to you guys and not to me. Let me look.
No,
at
I
it.
think it's to yourself.
Yep.
Cool. And I'm gonna go to Langlock and I'm gonna say, I want your bag of holding.
What is it? What's the wand?
The wand of detect magic.
I could put so many things in this bag of holding.
Okay.
But I could put so many things in it.
I will also give you the rust bag of tricks.
I'll give you my bag of holding for that.
I don't care about this rust bag of tricks. You guys just wanted it and it was fun.
Yeah, but I'm holding that one. I can put so many things in it.
Yeah, but you were freaking
But I like to
salivating
collect it.
over this rust bag of tricks. So
I was, but now I have a new bag.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, the bag of holding is infinitely more useful.
So.
What if I sweeten it with the just a tracelessness? I'll just give you the wand of detect magic for that.
Alright, sweet.
Cool.
Does the wand require attunement?
No.
No? Okay, sweet.
Most ones that just have charges don't.
There you go. You should see it now, and then Dust of Traceness, key 3. You can already see it. All right.
I already have it, yeah.
All right. Which I didn't know which set of stairs you guys go. Which one did you go up?
The ones we came in, I would
This
hope,
one.
because that's safe.
Yeah, this one.
So not the ones you came in on.
Well, realistically, I would have gone up these ones because it was closer. But I'm going to be walking up the wall because I remember there being some weird bullshit with these stairs.
They're a little slippery.
Yeah, I'm
Mainly because of the rain when you guys came in. The rain has since stopped.
Oh,
They're
well,
a
it doesn't matter to me anyway. Slippery with spider climb don't mean
They're a
much.
little slippery, but nothing major. Okay. So as you guys are starting to set down, you're making your camp. You're starting to, start a fire. Just kind of relax and just, like I said, get set down for the evening. I believe it's going to be Bandon. Who's got the highest passive?
I have 13.
Probably banded.
With my boots, I have 19, I think.
Nice.
Jesus.
Yeah, I think it's to be Bandon.
Yep.
So Bandon, one thing you notice, because you really haven't seen it before, it seemed it's close to where you guys went in, but the stairs were a little more hidden when you came out. As you're kind of resting down, you notice that something you haven't seen before, probably about 15 feet out of the camp from where you're camping, and it's kind of surprising to you. You see a face staring at you.
I don't like.
I don't recognize the face.
No, you do not recognize the face.
Is it just a face, or is there a body with the face?
From what you can see, it looks. It's because it's kind of among some bushes, kind of, and you can't just see a face.
Is it looking towards me?
Just kind of looking toward the camp in general.
So I know that it sees us.
Correct.
So I basically wave at
If you want to try taking a closer look, you can give me an active perception.
Sure.
So as you see the face, you just kind of squint and you look. It's not really a living face. It seems to be a statue of some sort.
Is this another statue in the woods there?
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like in the bushes at the edge of the clearing where you guys are found to set your camp down.
All right. I tell the others. I mean, hey, there's a statue over there.
Does it match? I'm sorry, did we say if it matched the statue from downstairs?
I don't think I could recognize it, but unless I recognize it now, I don't know.
No, yeah. So you look close. No, it doesn't look anything like the statue downstairs. This statue, yeah, just it looks a lot, a little newer, if you will, not as ancient as the other one. Are you going over to the statue and investigating it?
Yeah.
I'll follow key 3.
Okay. So as you go over there and you start looking at it, you start clearing some of the brush away and kind of get it cleaned up as night, starts to be, just seems to get darker just from the time, basically. You start feeling relaxed as you're clearing this. You also find that there's some strange markings painted on it. Does anyone speak Orcish?
Yes, I do.
Grew up in an Orcish slums, remember?
Exactly. Yeah.
It's like a gibberish Orcish. You can't really make out the words, but you can just tell that it's Orcish.
Huh.
Markings. They're not so much words as they are symbols, but in like Orcish writing, if that makes sense.
Just kind of stared at was this the bad attempt at art?
And then as you look at it a little closer and you start kind of tilting your head, left and right, you start realizing that there seem to be some type of insults and praise for some other names on there that you don't recognize. But as you're clearing out the woods and the bushes from it and just kind of getting it to where it's more open, you and Key 3 kind of feel relaxed. It's relaxed. It's for some reason just seems really relaxing to do it.
The act of cleaning the statue.
Correct. Of uncovering it, if you will.
You know what?
I don't know if I like this. Langlock,
Yeah, I was going to.
use your new magic thing.
I was going to. I'm going to proudly walk up and use my wand of detect magic.
So we're cleaning off a statue.
Well, just you're uncovering it, if you will. You're creating the bushes from it. You think stuff like that. So as you cast the detect magic, you do get a sense, really faint sense of magic coming from the statue, but not of the arcane type, more of the divine type.
Oh no!
All right,
I'm gonna
guys.
use divine sense.
It's
Does
more
it
of
match?
the divine magic.
Match my amulet.
It does not. This face looks like more of a beautiful face.
So
Looks
if I
calming.
Oh, so this is like a good god, guys.
so if I use divine
We
sense,
A happy little god.
You don't sense anything.
I don't sense any
Fiendish.
celestial fiend.
You don't sense any desecrated ground, anything like that.
Should we smash it?
No.
No.
Okay, it was a suggestion.
If it's a divine energy, it's probably best if we don't mess with it, especially if you don't know what it is.
Alright.
Does
Let's-
anybody? I'd say Akra, if you want, you can religion check.
Religion check? Alright, it's all up to me, guys. Get
Are
that
you-
solid nat 1. Wait, what?
Yeah, you're proficient in religion. Is anyone
Yes,
else
ma'am.
proficient? No.
Nope.
Just Acra.
Yeah, I mean, you somewhat recognize the face. You just don't. You've seen it before, but you can't. You can't really tell or recall who it is or what.
Wait, it's a really beautiful face.
Yeah, I mean that's basically all you can get.
If I think I know the person, because I'm not sure if I know, but can I message you and then Akra would know if I knew? Because I'm just basically guessing in the dark here.
Not really. No, I mean,
Alright.
I'll let you do one more religion check, but the DC is
Alright.
gonna go higher.
Alright, that's fair. Got. Well, never mind. I mean, I think I know what it is, but Akra is.
If
no
you want,
idea.
if you want to, just out of care,
Yeah, I want the
That's fine.
satisfaction of knowing that I figured it out.
that's fine. If you want to whisper it, that's cool. No, it is not.
Well, there goes my guess.
Q3 also, as you're cleaning it off, I'm gonna keep on using your nice nat 20 there again. You do notice, as well as them orcish writing stuff that Akra has pointed out, that there is some other signs of different orcish activity around the area. There's a few arrowheads. There's some dried orcish blood, a tooth from an ogre.
So, did it seem like the orcs were like desecrating this statue or like worshipping this statue?
Definitely desecrating.
Desecrating.
From what Akra could have read, it seems like there's some type of insults against whoever deity is.
I prestidigitation off the writing.
I'm gonna pat Q3's back.
So as soon as you do that and the writing disappears, everybody, even if you're not around the statue, you all get this really calm aura and this sense that you don't gotta worry about the night. You're just very,
She's
very
protecting
assured
us.
that
Guys, stop being so freaked out.
you just seem very protected.
Can I make a wisdom check to see if Langlock would not be paranoid? 'Cause
If
he's
you want to, what's your DC?
15.
Hell of a lot higher than 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I find this a little
I'm
odd.
not paranoid and I don't trust it. Damn it.
Okay. What was yours? What was yours for? Consider the same type of deal.
Yeah. Like, okay, the fact that I suddenly don't, like, feel worried about keeping watch tonight makes me want to keep watch tonight. Basically.
Sorry to sleep.
I mean, it's just like charm person. Oh, all of a sudden, you know, I think I really like you as my blade sitting against your throat. That's the exact same kind of feeling I'm getting here.
Except I'm like doing a good deed toward this god.
hmm
After slaying one of her clerics, yeah, I'm
Was not
feeling
the
real
same
safe
as
from
the
this
god
god.
Downstairs. It was
Different
not the same as
statue.
the god downstairs.
Well, it's not the same as the god downstairs?
No.
Also,
Well, we may have just
Totally
pissed off the
different.
god downstairs, so I'm still...
Totally different.
Also,
Well, the god
I'm
upstairs is being
Also,
cool
I'm
with us.
assuming if he was really a paladin or worshiper of that god, he probably would have been using more divine magic instead of insect plagues.
Oh, that's fair.
You don't know for
mean-
sure that was a good deity.
I mean, I'm not aware of most
So
paladins.
divine.
Like, I'm not aware of most paladins that can call down necromantic magic like that.
I don't know many people that have been alive thousands of years either.
I suppose.
Times change.
Yes, but
All I'm saying.
but most paladins.
You're super
They're
old, so why don't you
Yeah,
know
old man.
people from that?
Goodness.
long
I'm
time?
140 years old, not
Well,
thousands
compared
of years
to
old.
like the rest of us, I'm pretty sure you're an old man. So
All right. So what
Fair.
are you guys doing then?
just gonna invite Keith
I'm
Reed
going
to share my tent.
You keeping watch still, or just?
No,
so I know
I'm
what's
still gonna
going
keep
on?
watch.
Yeah,
At least for part of it.
Keep watch. Let's just chill.
As
So
as
Langlock, you still got
Thank-
first.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend this time copying polymorph into my spell book.
Oh, I will write
So, yeah,
down
with-
the fire rune that I saw.
All right, roll. The
Oh yeah,
intelligence
before I go to
check.
bed.
Yeah, so we don't.
Do I
take
need-
too long?
2?
Ooh,
that's
I will luck that.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
So yeah,
Can I luck again? No.
I can only do it once, but
Okay.
because of your intelligence check from before, your DC was 10.
Oh, okay.
So you're
Cool.
able to draw the rune, and as good as from what you can tell, you're good to go.
Okay.
That was the rune you seen.
All right.
Alright, I'm pretty sure I completely forgot what the bearer rune was. But
Yeah.
what about the spiky one?
Spiky rune. Yeah, you remember that one? That had a DC of 5. Problem.
Ah, there. That's
you
gonna
look at
probably be
Keith
more
Reed
helpful
and
than the
feel
bear
rune
statue.
that she wrote, and it looks to be the same rune. Essentially, it's a type of alarm. So it basically
So the traps
was-
themselves wasn't from the rune. The rune just turned the traps
rune
on.
triggered it was like a trigger trap, if you will. As soon as someone was able to, whatever it was, the fire or the spikes, but it's the same rune for both.
Okay, so essentially it was just basically a pressure plate. It was
Kinda.
a trigger.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Well, I
It was
have
like a trigger.
a very good drawing of trigger rune.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna try to learn it and memorize it. So
Yep. I'll tell you. I'll give you one more roll for, but the DC is gonna go up because you just kind of confused yourself as you tried to draw.
for the other rune,
Yeah, for the statue one, I'll give you one more if you want. But like I said, DC went up because as you're trying to recall it, you're just confusing yourself.
Oh, look at that.
Unfortunately, you draw it again. You try to redraw it. You look at it again, and that's definitely not right. So you don't know that one.
I try and draw to get it like halfway there, fill in the middle. That wasn't it. Try and start redrawing it.
Yeah,
Then
it looks
fuck it, I'm going to bed.
Picture if a parent, started drawing something and said, "Here, why don't you finish it?" and gave it to their 4-year-old. Something like that.
Sweet. Well,
All right, is Keith, are you gonna want to still take the second watch, or do you feel comfortable enough to sleep?
I feel comfortable.
So you guys would need somebody if
I'm gonna take a full 4 hours watch since I only need 4 hours of rest anyway.
remember we talked about you still need a full 8 hours of not doing anything. So you don't have to.
I really
physically
thought the
sleep.
player's handbook specifically said you can take a long rest of 4 hours though.
No,
as
it
a-
just
as
says
an
that
elf.
it just says sleep.
So you can
Is
be
sitting there
awake enough
actively
to
watching
thrive.
like I'll take the exhaustion point. I don't trust this weird fucking charming magic for shit. I don't
Yeah,
care
unless
if that's
somebody
how
else
it's
wants
got to
to take
be
it,
and
you would
sleep
have-
isn't enough.
You wouldn't be able to level up then.
Are you fucking serious?
I-
That is so stupid. Why does it even have that you only need 4 hours of sleep then? What purpose does
all
that
it says
serve?
is elves don't need to sleep. Instead, they meditate deeply, remaining semi-conscious for 4 hours a day. It doesn't mean you get the full benefit
I said you get the full benefits for doing this.
of 8 hours of sleep. Let me see.
I really thought it did. I'm checking. I really thought, because that was one big reason why I picked Elf in the first place. But granted,
After resting,
it was
in
my
this way,
first
you get
time.
the same benefit that a human does from 8 hours of sleep. So it's the equivalent of a long rest.
Or whatever Bob wants it to be.
I mean, granted, yeah. It's never really come up before that I remember. Because we all agree and just take the watches usually, but
No, I know it came up once before because initially you said it was the same reason.
yeah.
And I remember I said the same thing because a long rest, if you look at, is it a period of extended downtime of at least 8 hours long, during which a character sleeps or performs light activity. So for the benefit of a long rest, you have to have at least 8 hours of downtime. So that's basically I know
okay.
that's what I remember because I remember this coming up before, and I remember that's the same way I did it before as well.
Okay, that was just a long time ago.
So-
I'll go your ruling on that.
So that's kind of, I can write it down if we want to for later on.
If you wouldn't mind, because I'm probably gonna forget, to be honest. Because
I'll put it. I can make a note for you.
All the other
it's
elves
just
are
long
different.
rests. But I remember specifically exact same. This thing came up.
I probably just forgot because it's never really come up at all. Because
exactly.
most people
It only
just
came
agree
up
with
that one
taking
time.
watches.
Yeah. So
And
somebody else would have to take the watch in the
so it'd have to be at least
middle
3.
or the end.
We need at least 3 people.
So Bandon, Acra, or Key 3, because Zeph's our.
If I have to take a watch, I'll take.
Unless you want to wake Zeph up and just tell him that he took the, he volunteered for it. He might not have, didn't.
Yeah, he talked in his sleep. I'll do that.
Alright, so which shift do you want me to take then? Second or third?
Alright.
Bob, when everyone else levels up, will I level up? Or am I stuck at this one minute of having 166?
Kidding. I'm sorry. That was mean.
How much more do you need?
Just
160 XP.
166.
Is everyone else going to level up right now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Not me.
Banded?
No,
No, I still have a ways to go.
Yeah, I can't just. Yeah, then unfortunately you're going to have to wait.
Ooh.
No.
I'm here for everything.
If it was 166 and that was it, I would have given it to you, the statue. But no, yeah, you're gonna have to. It is what it is. And I did not do it that way on purpose whatsoever. That's just the way the experience came.
All because everyone else decided to run off and fight a vampire.
I mean, Langlock lost an entire level advantage. You don't hear him bitching, so.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Because he is already a higher level. I am not.
No, he just hit level 7.
No,
He just hit level
went
7
to
with
level
us. He just hit that 23,000.
10,000
But he's been a level higher than the rest of us
Guys,
for the majority of this
calm
game.
down.
You don't hear Bandon bitching that
This
he's
is
not leveling up
so
tonight.
Annoying. Stop.
Like, seriously.
No, all of you.
I'm kind of getting tired of every session she's complaining about being behind. Like, so are other people.
You don't have to get so upset about it either, though, man. It's
All right. So with
Okay.
this long rest, we are going to stop as well
Okay.
because it's midnight, and that's kind of the kill time for me tonight.
Fair enough.
I
I
almost
did
forgot about
send
that.
you a question. I'm just going to copy and paste it before I level up.
Okay.
I re-PM'd it to you, if you wouldn't mind reading that a quick second. Basically, can I put off my one spell learned this level and get it next level, or do I have to take it here? 'Cause there's absolutely
can
no
change-
spell I want 7th level, and there's 3 I want at 8th level.
Yeah,
When I
so
can actually
you
take a
still-
free range.
Well, you get to change it any time. So
No, I can only change 1 per level. So I could get 1 new one, change 1, and then...
oh really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
yeah.
You can only
it's
change
annoying.
1 spell per level. Every class is the same way. Except for,
think-
like, the ones that don't learn spells. The ones that learn spells, you can only change 1 per level.
Yeah, because I know the
And then-
bard you can change it as much as you.
Nope. You can change one per level.
Good night, all.
At least 5th
All
edition.
right, good night, Bannon. Really?
Yeah.
I was doing that wrong before then.
Yeah. You can learn one and change one. If you learn one, which I think Bard learns one every level. So yeah, you can only change one per level if you learn spells. So I was wondering because it's going to affect what I pick if I can't like put off my learned spell till next level.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna change that slightly. If it's on your spell list, you can change more than one per level. As long as you're replacing it with one, and so as long as you're dropping one of that level and you replace it with something else, or if you're dropping one and replacing it, that's fine.
So like I could replace any first level spell with another first level spell.
Correct.
That's what you're saying. Okay.
You could replace all your first level at this right now if you could replace all your first level spells as with all different first level spells.
Cool. Yeah, it doesn't really mean much of anything until next level when my cock block gets taken off and I can learn whatever the fuck I want to.
Same thing for you, Keith.
Okay.
So you can do it as well because that's the way I kind of interpreted it. Is you can change as long as it's one for one, you're fine.
Cool.
So
I need to look.
I'm alright with that. It doesn't really hurt you any or help any or anything like that, but you know.
Yeah, it's a big difference for those of us in the 1/3 spellcasting category. That's about it, really.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Because we get so screwed till 8th level.
And same thing for you, Akra, because I think that restriction was for the paladin too, wasn't it?
Paladin spells can be changed like any time you take a long rest.
Oh, when you finish a long rest, you know everything. Got it.
Sick. Okay, so I can take a second level, change a first level. Dope.
Sorcerer, I think, is the class that I am that cannot change between. I can only change between levels.
Yeah, because I think Paladin's one that knows all their spells, but just preps per day.
Yeah, that's what it is. I just looked at it. Just like I think Cleric and Druid are the same way.
Yep. And then everyone else has to learn spells and prep.
Yep.
Where is it?
Or no.
Let's see.
What is it? Warlock doesn't prep. They just know. They just learn and they prep all that they know. I think it is.
But
there's one weird one in there.
My message, like right now, but
nope. You get the sense that when you wake up tomorrow, you're gonna be able to read that note.
Right.
Oh, I thought you forgot about that note.
I thought he forgot.
No, of course not. I
totally thought you forgot. Yeah. You just haven't been asking.
But you guys don't know. I would have checked it when y'all were asleep.
I mean, in character, yeah. I'll say we still probably.
Okay, so we have
I remember
one town
it.
left to finish what we know of happening out here, right?
Oh, guys, yeah.
And that means so if you look at.
We can do it, guys.
Neverwinter.
Where is the map? There it is.
Oh
So
yeah,
also
like you can get your rings.
Yeah, I know. I want my rings.
The rings are Mirabar though, not Neverwinter. Aren't they?
They're
Mirabar, man.
Yeah.
They were Neverwinter. All
I
right.
mean, either way,
No,
when we
wait.
go back over to
You're
our
right. They
castle-
are Neverwinter. You had the Mirabar ones. You already picked those up, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. You're right. So yeah, whatever rings you had making, I honestly, I knew you were making rings. They are.
Yeah. I've
Oh
got
wait, I
one.
have it
you
written
did,
down.
I need to make another.
Yeah.
Need the lock. And I've got all
So
the.
yeah,
gems.
you guys have all this looked at except for Neverglen, and Humden is the
No.
one that asked you about Neverglen.
Langlock, it's in Mirabar. The
It's in
rings are in Mirabar.
No, but he picked those rings up already.
He only had the L done to spell the whole Lang,
Oh.
and he only
Alright,
got
so
the L finished.
Those rings are in Mirabar.
I'm
I
sorry.
mean, either way, that's like
I
right
have
next
it
to our
written
castle.
down
Homie. Okay.
right next to home.
I do so badly want to see Mirabar though.
Yeah, because your people are
almost
there, Kasali and Gilda.
Yes.
We need another shopping episode, clearly.
I'm good just taking 10 minutes doing my shit and then going off again. But I mean, by then we're probably gonna have enough gold that a shopping episode is in order. Yes.
Yeah.
I think so.
gonna, buy a business suit for Bandon for when he's a bear,
We can go to the dude who made me some clothes.
Ah, yes.
Which
I
He made
guess
me a lot of
prob-
clothes with a lot of money.
Twitch just reminded me,
Mhm.
before we get back to Miro Bar, we need to organize our rooms because we asked Jeff to do everything before we left.
Correct.
So, but when we get
Think
back
we're
to Miro
waiting,
Bar,
huh?
it's too late.
Alright, I need to make my torture dungeon.
Yes.
So I can give you a heads up. There's a pretty good chance. I'm starting. I kind of understand the way you guys play. There's a good chance that it's going to be another 3 sessions before we get to Mayor Bar, maybe more.
Okay,
Probably.
that's fair.
That's fair.
So
Cool.
So we gotta
And
finish
also-
this, then we gotta go back.
I was also looking back in the different chats and shit that I have. At the
Mhm.
end of September, it's going to be 6 months.
Actually, no, it's 6 months now. Our last forum post was 6 months ago.
With all of us, because I think Keith rejoins a little
I
Oh, yeah,
joined
You're
on
doing the
March
week
16th.
after.
Join on March 16th.
So,
yeah.
yeah, so September 16th. In 2 days, it'll be 6 months.
There you go. So next week will be Zeph joined later, but Zeph was kind of part of it beforehand as well. So
Yeah, because Zeph joined the same week Keith3 did, and then...
No, Zeph
No,
joined.
Zeph
was there from the
beginning.
I never
I
met
was
Zeph
there,
before
yeah.
he was
I was
there.
there the first game, and then I was.
and
Out
it
for a
didn't
while.
work out the way I thought it was going to.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
So I thought that was kind of crazy. Longest group I've ever had.
Same.
Yeah, actually, same.
If I wasn't DM for a group for a whole year, then this would be my longest group.
Nice.
So
All right.
that was my first time being a DM. I was not great.
Well, I'm going to go do this giveaway. Since you guys are usually sitting in my chat, Langlock, if you want entered, just type giveaway in chat or just let me know and I'll add you. Keith3 already did.
Can I be a part?
Jared
of this?
didn't want to. Yeah. It doesn't show that you're sitting in. Oh, yep. I got you added. So, Yeah. since everyone's here, let's go ahead and take a second and do this.
Alright.
No problem.
I think everyone... Yeah, pretty much
Mac,
everyone's
I can't
entered.
believe you're
So.
160 away.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yes, so close.
I'm so.
Oops. Who just added in? Langlock.
Roll,
Okay.
Do I roll or do I take the average, guys?
I'd say probably take the average.
Oh.
The place screwed me over so many times.
Hey, I won.
Oh wow, Langlock won. You gotta be kidding me.
Nice.
Langlock is the winner.
Yep. Langlock won. So,
What were you even giving away?
$5 in Steam Cash.
What are you giving away? Here's a $5 bill, buddy.
Yeah, pretty
You
much.
Give it to someone else that it
Ever
used.
see me do that?
I just did it to do it, so you can give it to someone else.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's re-roll it.
Uh,
Hey, what do you know? Seriously rigged, though. Zeph won that one.
Amazing.
The cast takes care of cast,
No, you can. Let's throw it back out there for someone else that's watching.
We're all gonna enter.
Alrighty.
Get the reward. Give it.
Sayonara won that one. That's someone not sitting in this room.
You know what
Nice.
they say? Third time's the charm.
There we go.
Yep. All right, so I'm gonna go get with Sayonara since we're all done. Get her cash, and I might be back jumping in here in a bit. All right, so thank you guys for watching. Gotta love giveaways. I feel like every giveaway I've ever seen was exactly the same way. First 2 people give it away. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys again for helping me get to that 50 followers, helping me get that affiliate invite, and I do appreciate you all so much. Sayonara, I'll send you a PM shortly after the stream is done. I'm going to end that, go use the restroom, then I'll hit you up, so don't go too far, please. Yeah, thank you all very much for watching, and hope to see you tomorrow with Frozen Lands of Astea, a.k.a. It's Now Legacy of Morthane, and got a bit of a surprise for you next time, and that's 8:30 Mountain Standard Time. We'll see you then.